with major losses. Let the matter be listed for admission on Thursday, my lord. This is a case relates to non-payment of pensionary benefit. The person who is suffering from cancer, my lord, but his case has not been completed. That's why he won't be able to get the pension, my lord. And Lordship has already passed an order similar type of cases. I have two cases, my lord. I have
I am praying for listing one motion matter. Your Lordship will be directed to obtain instruction within 2 weeks. 2 weeks has already gone, Lordship. Praying for listing on Wednesday, Lordship.
Witness is for 28. It's very difficult. We'll have it on Monday.
Lordship, I have another prayer, Lordship, in Ponting case, Lordship. Both the cases will be on Monday.
Okay.
My lord, I pray for listing of a writ petition which was last listed on 29/4/2024. Thereafter not listed.
Okay. Fourth May.
Fourth.
I beg to mention item number 32.
Item
32. In this matter, respondent one has filed an affidavit in opposition manner. I will allow the time to file our agenda.
Item 32.
32. Respondent one has filed.
Yes.
Yes.
Respondent one has filed.
We have filed our affidavit, Lordship, let they will file reply.
You want to file reply?
Not.
Item 32.
Yes.
MS
Keyboard.
P. Bora, learner counsel to the petition. Is allowed how much time?
3 weeks.
2 weeks time to file reply. To the counter, filed by the responders?
1.
One. Respond number one.
Public.
May please the lordship. Pray for listing of the 7-8 petition regarding non-payment of the pension, your lordship, by Friday, your lordship. It was since 23, it was not listed, your lordship.
Friday will not be. It will on 4th May.
4th June.
May. 4th June. 4th.
Bless lordship.
May pleasure, Lordship.
Yeah.
Dr. With the consent of the other side, I recommend item number 53. Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of Mrs. S. Sharma Hazarika. She has some difficulty today in attending the court. Can it be after the vacations? She is not attending.
Okay, on request made on behalf of MS Sharma Hazarika, learner counsel to the petition. List after the summer vacation.
Obliged, Lord.
Lordship, it's a matter related to pension matter, Lordship. It's orders matters.
Okay.
It's
Second.
sort on 20 to
2nd of June.
Paper listing for admission, 2nd of June. The 2nd of June. I will.
May I please the lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21 for adjournment.
Why?
Lordship, M. Sharma is out of station.
M. Sharma. MS. You are for the petitioner.
Yes, Lordship.
When do you want?
After 2 weeks,
On request made on behalf of MS. MS M. Sharma,
M. Sharma.
learner counsel. This
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 46 with the consent of others. Finally, this matter be adjourned for the
40.
6.
Okay, you are mentioning on behalf of?
Jed.
Huh?
Jed Ahmad.
The respondent.
From private.
I'm for the petition. I'm for the petition.
Okay, heard, Mr.
Yes, sir. How about young copy?
Yes, sir, well and counsel appearing on behalf of for the petition. On request made on behalf of Mr. Z. Ahmad, learner counsel to the respond number 5. When do you want?
After 2 weeks.
This
After their date maybe.
Okay, 16th June.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 22. We are yet to receive an instruction for our claim.
You're for the petitioner?
Yes, Lordship, we have taken the concern of the other parties.
Item?
22.
Okay, on request made by MS.
Tin Long on behalf of Didas.
Okay, on behalf of Mr. Didas, huh? Learner counsel. How much
Any-
there?
Any date after 2 weeks, any date.
Okay.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship? I beg to mention item number 23 with the consent of the other side.
23.
23.
That goes with 24.
Yes, lordship. 23 and 24.
Mm.
So we are going to file our affidavit in this matter. So we require 2 weeks time.
You're filing your,
No, we are going to file.
okay. On request made by Mr.
K. Jain on behalf of SCK.
Lena Standing Council, Assam University. 2 weeks time is allowed to file contract. List after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
Mayor, please, your lordship, I beg to mention for the listing, contempt application. The matter is regarding the error of the seller.
Okay.
On
30 May.
30, obliged.
May please, your lordship. Lordship, may I make a mention for urgent listing? The matter relates to lecturers appointed in polytechnics and engineering college, initially under 3F. The writ petition is pending. We are working. We're not disturbed. Last year in December, they released a few of the petitioners. We moved in IA, seeking your lordship protection not to release the remaining. There, your lordship, they came up with the instructions that none of the posts that's occupied by us is being advertised and filled by regular appointees. So therefore, we did not press our IA. Now, last week, they have again released one more. So there's an urgency, and our information is most likely all the petitioners, 46 of us may get released through this week. Lordship, I'm praying for tomorrow, day after, whenever this week.
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
oblige, your lordship, oblige.
You please, lordship, I beg to mention for listing one WPC for admission. Any date next week.
Okay. Second bit.
May please, your lordship. My lord, I beg to mention item number 37.
Yes.
My lord, what happens is this, both the petitioners, they're qualified pharmacist, and they filed this petition that they have not been granted licenses here. So, my lord, during the pendency of this writ petition, the relief which we have sought has been given by the respondents. So, virtually this has become infructuous. And my prayer, that is my instruction, and my prayer is that it may be disposed of as being infructuous.
Mr. A.C. Borag, Senior Counsel. Appearing on behalf of the petitioner, supports that the matter has become infructuous. Health Department, anybody? Mr. B.B. Borag, Standing Counsel, appears for the Health Department. Writ petition is disposed of as infructuous. Okay.
You will give some liberty in future.
It's infructuous.
Liberty, if you will also be there.
No, in an infructuous matter, how
No,
can
no,
you
like-
give a liberty?
Online.
Item 46, sorry, 45, personal events. From the
Yes.
from the director, there is my lord, the proposal along with the finance SIU approval. Checklist has already been sent on 15 May. Now it's pending before the government.
What took you so long? What took you so long to send this
In fact,
checklist?
if your lordship will see, the direction was to set aside the provincialization of the private respondent and to consider the case of the petitioner. The petitioner case was considered. Initially, petitioner was never been recommended by the DLC, and therefore the entire process has to go on. He was placed before the DLC. DLC recommended it was considered by the SLC, and thereafter, my lord, on being found he is eligible, my lord, we send the proposal to the government. Finance returned with certain queries, my lord. That queries were made, and thereafter, my lord, the proposal along with that, the finance asked us to submit the checklist 9. Well, that has submitted by the director.
When was it submitted?
It is 15/5, my lord. In the last occasion, my lord, who has noted an order, a letter of the government, my lord, where it was directed to the director to meet that queries, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, along with the financial implication that is also given a checklist 9.
What is the financial implication?
The last page, my lord.
Oh, this last.
Last page. Sent it for the SI web. Your lordship, on the last day, took note of the communication of 12th of March 2025. My lord.
Yes.
You will find that order.
Yes.
My lord, this is in pursuant to that communication.
Who's to send the checklist? The secretary?
No, the checklist and the proposal has to go from the director's office. The approval has to be given by the government.
So no, you read the third page.
My lord.
This has to be signed by the secretary.
Secretary.
Has it been sent?
Secretary is not a party in this contempt. I'll take instruction.
Where is it pending now?
It is pending before the government. Secretary.
Secretary is not a party here?
Secretary is not a party.
In read petition, secretary was there.
Why didn't you make the secretary a party here?
My lord, the direction is to director, my lord. Specific direction, my lord, that is space 20.
I'm on that page.
Page 20, my lord. Fourth line from below, the exercise may be completed at the earliest at not later than 45 days from the date of certified copy of this order is served upon the respondent number 2. Respondent number 2 is the director.
First, Mr. Emma Kantover, then the council for the petition. The sole respondent,
Director of Elementary Education.
the Director of Elementary Education, is before this court in person, pursuant to the order passed by this court on 2/5/2020. Stop. A communication dated 15th May 2025, written by the Director Elementary Education Assam, has been produced before this court. And along with the said communication, a checklist is also annexed to the said communication. Stop. Para Mr. B. Kaushik, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the sole respondent submits that the checklist is before the government, i.e. Secretary to the Government of Assam, School Education
Department of School Education.
Department of School Education. Staff. Considering that the checklist has already been submitted before the Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of School Education. The personal attendance and the appearance of the sole respondent is dispensed with for the time being. Stop. Mr. B. Kaushik shall take further instructions with regard as to whether the government has sent the checklist to the Finance Department. 1 week list on 2nd June. All right. The communication dated 15 May 2025 along with the checklist is placed on the court.
Grateful.
Item 1 and 2. I have prepared, my lord.
Gayan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The learned councils have submitted the written arguments. Very confused. Just a minute. Extend. What is this?
These are the judgment of another person.
Judgments.
Yes, list has been given in the argument, my lord. I have stated in my argument list of judgment, my lord.
And what is this?
My lord, these are the compilation of all the judgments which have been relied, my lord. I have made it in a spiral binding for your lordship's convenience, my lord.
All right.
But if there is any other clarification, my lord, I will be at your lordship's disposal, my lord. Okay. Diploma.
Item 3, motion.
Yes, do it. Yeah, Bora.
We have issued the GIS one.
I may given one copy, my lord.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You don't have you have not information. You have other grievances, isn't there?
Others grievances have been, my lord. We have received the GPF and APR.
You have received the area and
GPF. Only the GIS was left, my lord. Only now I have been informed is sanctioned. So let it come after 1 week, my lord. By this time it may be disbursed, my lord, to the account.
Okay, heard Mr. B. Purgastal and the council of petition. No, cancel it. Mr. B. K. Bora, Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education.
My lord.
has produced a communication dated 25/5/2025, written by the Deputy Secretary to the Government of Assam, wherein it is stated that the department has accorded sanction for payment under the group insurance scheme within bracket GIS in respect of the petition. Along with the communication dated 25/5/2025, the sanction order for payment of rupees 70597, being the accumulation amount under the savings fund of the State Government Employees Group Insurance Scheme 1983 in respect of the petitioner is also imposed. Stop. Huh? Both the communication dated 25/5/2025 is placed on record. Now, Mr. B. Broadcaster, then accounts of the place for a week's time. 1 week time to enable him to receive instructions. Praise the Lord.
It will come 6th of June, my lord. Then on that day it will be closed. I think.
We'll have it on 9th. 9th.
Bless. Item 4.
May I please, your lordship?
Then this I have received the detailed report by you. I think I'd like to file my appeal too.
Last occasion also, occasion instructions were not adequate.
No.
Okay.
Now I've received the detailed report. Possibly, my lord, the affidavit will be required.
Okay, heard MS P. Das.
Preeti Das. There are two Preeti Das.
Then it's also for the petition. Huh? Mr. B. Kaushik, the standing counsel, secondary education department submits that he has received the detailed report and prays for
10 days time.
2 weeks time to file contracts. There is allowed.
Interim, there
List
is interim.
2 weeks interim order pass to continue till the next week.
Grateful.
5.
May I please, my lord? This is completion and appointment, my lord. My learned friend was asked to get instruction only with regard to page 35, my lord. Page 35 in 2000.
Yes.
My lord, 2006-7. This is, my lord, by the district level committee. While recommending, my name was recommended against this vacancy, my lord. 2006-7. Number of vacant post 4. Available under compassionate ground was 1.
No, we are page 35 serial number.
Serial number 3, my lord. 2004-5-6. 2006-7. Against this post, my lord. 2006. Yes. My name is at page 36, my lord. Serial number 10.
That's why.
Yes. Page 36, page number 10, my lord.
2006-7.
Yes.
Then?
Recommended for, and this 2006-7 post was shown in page 35, my lord. As your lordship has seen, page 35, 2006-7, one post was available for, my lord. Page 35, serial number 3, my lord.
Okay.
Third serial. Now, this was recommended by DLC, my lord, on the basis of this post available. Now, my lord, the state level committee, page 44, has rejected my case. Page 44, my lord, in the last portion, my lord, following are rejected on the ground of lack of vacancy. My lord, the last, my lord, point.
You are Atul Bora.
Yes, I'm Atul Bora, respondent number 4. So only this point was, my lord, as there was a post specified by the district level committee. This post was missing while, my lord, state level committee rejected my case on 16/6/16, my lord, on the ground that, my lord, no vacancy available.
Yes.
That point was only asked to clarify by the
Theory.
Lordship, that specific instruction I showed and communicated with them, but since no instruction has come, Your Lordship, after perusal of the records, Your Lordship, that page 35 and page 44. So let it be placed in the next SLC under that clause 15 of the 16 OM.
No, clause 15 is not required in this. There's a clear we can see here.
Yes, Your Lordship. But
So
since the SLC
why they should resort to clause 15?
Yes, Your Lordship, but since the SLC has come to the finding that there is no vacancy, so in that case, let his matter be placed, taking into account the vacancies that are available in other department. Otherwise, also since it is rejected in 2016, now he has approached lately. But still, then since post specification was there in the forwarding of the DLC, let him be.
That can
given
also
a
be done,
chance.
my lord, either in this post or any other available vacant post.
Heard J. Bayo, learned counsel for the petition. Also heard MSS Twitia, learned standing counsel, elementary education. For the respondents,
I'm for 2 and
1, 3, and 5. You filed an amended cost title.
Yes, madam, we have filed and it is amended, madam.
1, 3, and 5. And Mr. B. Deuri, learned government ticket for the respondents. 2 and 4. Stop. Para. The father of the petitioner, late Bukiram Bora, while serving as an assistant teacher of Matia Ahatpuri ME School in the district of Johat. Now he's under Majuli.
Yes, now Majuli.
Within bracket, presently under Majuli district. Died in harness on 27/3/2012. Stop. Thereafter, the petitioner made an application on 7/5/2012 before the District Elementary Education Officer, Johat, Assam, in the prescribed format for appointment on compassionate grounds for the post of grade 4, isn't it?
Yes,
grade 4, grade 4.
Yes.
Stop. Para. The district level committee in its meeting held on 11/9/2013 considered the case of the petition and considered and recommended the case of the petition for appointment to a grade 4 post for the year 2006, 2005-2006.
6-7, madam.
2006-2007. Stop. In the vacancy position for grade 4 posts mentioned in the minutes dated 11/9/2013, there is a clear vacancy of 1 post for for appointment on commissioner grounds for the year 2006-2007. Stop. However, when the state level committee in its meeting on 16/6/2016 rejected the case of the petitioner on the ground of lack of vacancy. Stop. Being agreed, the petitioner is before this court by way of the president. Para. A perusal of the minutes of the district level committee the perusal of the minutes of the meeting of the district level committee held on 11/9/2013 clearly indicates that there was one clear vacancy for clearly indicates that one clear vacancy was available under compassionate grounds for the year 2006-2007 stub. The DLC accordingly recommended the case of the petitioner for appointment to a grade 4 post in the said vacancy for the year 2006-2007. Stop. However, the SLC in its meeting held on 16/6/2016 rejected the case of the petitioner on the ground of lack of evidence. Stop. Para. When there was a clear vacancy for the year 2006-2007 for appointment on compassionate ground. Under the 5% reservation, isn't it?
Yes.
Under the where is the OM? Under the 5% reservation for appointment on compassionate grounds. This court is of the considered opinion that the state level committee has erred in its decision while rejecting the case of the petition on the ground of lack of evidence. Stop. Accordingly, the minutes of the state level committee dated 11/9/2013 is set aside in first insofar as the petition is concerned. Stop. The matter is remanded back to the state level committee to reconsider the case of the petition in terms of the recommendation made by the DLC in its meeting held on 11/9/2013. Stop. In the event, if the SLC comes to the finding that there is no vacancy for accommodating the petitioner for the year 2006/2007, the SLC shall invoke clause 15 of the OM dated
1615.
2015. 2015.
Yes.
2015. And thereafter, pass appropriate orders. Stop. Let such exercise be taken and completed in the next immediate sitting of the SLC. Stop. With the above observations and directions, with petitions disclosed.
The order, my lord, last part. The SLC meeting is on 16/6/16, man. It is wrongly your lordship has. SLC meeting is 16/6/16.
Oh.
But your lordship has dictated 2013, that's why. SLC, last part.
No, DLC minutes.
Yes.
11/9/2000.
Yes. SLC my notice 11/6/16. Okay.
Item 6.
Please, your lordship. My lord, this matter relates to compassionate appointment, my lord.
Yes, the DLC.
Sir, I find that on perusal of page 28 and page 30, your lordship, the matter was forwarded by the Deputy Inspector of School and the Director of Elementary Education. So, whether the same was placed once or not by the DLC, if the same has not been placed, he has the right to be get placed once. That is what. And if it is placed, let her inform, be informed to her. That page 28, Your Lordship.
And page 30, my lord, the last sentence, the request was made for placing before DLC. My lord.
You have no idea whether the DLC is considered. You have no instructions.
No, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Instruction first. What
Ms. SP Chowdhury and the council. Also heard Ms. S. Putia, the standing council. Elementary education for the respondents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
5, 4, 7.
And Mr. B. Deore, Lieutenant Governor Pit for the respondents. Stop off. The husband of the petitioner, late Adiur Rahman, alias Aliwar Rahman.
Father, my lord.
It's your husband.
Yes, my lord.
Is your father or husband?
Husband, my lord.
While serving as assistant teacher of Dhanbari LP School, Golpara, died in harness on 24/7/2005. Stop. At the time of the death of her husband, the petitioner was HSLC passed, and accordingly, she made an application for appointment on compassionate grounds on 31/7/2007. Correct.
Yes, my lord.
Thereafter, the petitioner again submitted another application in the prescribed format on 25/9/2007. Stop. Where's that format?
My lord, and page 24 to 26.
Stop. The application of the petitioner was forwarded by the Deputy Inspector of Schools, Golpara, to the Director of Elementary Education, Assam, on
24/9/2007.
24/9. Thereafter, the Deputy Director, Elementary Education, Assam, forwarded the matter to the District Elementary Education Officer, Golpara, on 29 June 2009, with a request to place the matter before the district level committee for necessary action. Stop. However, as the petitioner has not been informed as to whether her case has been considered by the Consent DLC. Petition is before this court. Para. Considering the limited period involved, comma, this writ petition is disposed of. Directing the authorities, who is going to place it before the DLC?
DLC under the chairmanship of.
No, who will place it? Who will place it before the DLC?
District Elementary Education Officer.
The
Walpara.
District Elementary Education Officer, Bolpara, respondent number 4, to place the case of the petition before the next sitting of the, before the next, place the case of the petitioner before the next immediate sitting of the DLC stop. However, comma, if the DLC has already considered the case of the petition, the same shall be, the outcome of such consideration shall be communicated to the petitioner forthwith, with the above instructions, with petitioner.
7. Make me your Malati. It is you the question. Malad, in this case, the petitioner who is working as who was working as an in-charge headmaster of the school, Hatimuria, was placed under suspension by the director pending proceedings in the case. But however, proceeding has not been initiated or is not complete, and the director, by a subsequent order, Milord.
Where's your suspension order? Page 22.
Yes, Milord. 22. Annex 30. And that whole order has now been revoked by the director, Milord.
Page 30.
At page
30.
30. Here it is written, pending finalization of the development proceedings, Jadalul Islam, headmaster of the Hakimdra school. But although he was working as headmaster,
you were earlier serving as in charge.
In charge.
Now, director has stated headmaster Hatimuria.
In his original post with immediate effect, what is the meaning of the original post?
That is in charge headmaster, because he stated, in the order it is mentioned, headmaster of the Hatimuria school. He was holding that post.
Then,
Milord, he has not been allowed to hold the charge of headmaster, but allowed to join. And the DEO has written to the district officer stating the position at page 31. Because he has stated, Milord, during his suspension, another teacher is holding the post of headmaster, in charge headmaster of the school.
okay.
So, may I pray that since no instruction has come.
Any instructions?
Not yet, my lord. If I may, for your lordship's attention, page 31, last paragraph. That's the reason for the other teacher is refusing. So let there be a direction to the district elementary education officer, my lord. He will ensure that the charge is handed over to you.
Yes, Milord. With that, direction, Milord, it may be closed.
Otherwise, the DEO is the reporting officer.
You've got no information from the DO. But Mr. D.B. Chalian, the Senior Counsel. Assessed by MS?
Emerald.
We got it for the petition. Also heard Mr. B. Kaushik,
Standing at elementary level.
Standing Council Elementary Education. Who appears for the Chief Secretary?
State of Assam. State of Assam.
GA.
Governor B. Dury.
Dury.
Then you say Mr. B.
Governor.
Dury, then Governor Pitt appears for the respond number 1. And Mr. B. Kaushik, London Standing Council Elementary Education, appears on behalf of the respondents. 2 to 5. Stop. Para. The petitioner, while serving as in charge headmaster of Hatimuri MV School under the Block Elementary Education Officer, Laharikat, was arrested on 23/8/2022 in connection with Director of VNAC, Assam, by ACB PS case number 30 of 2022 under section 7 within bracket A of PC Act 1988. Stop. Accordingly, thereafter, the Director Elementary Education Assam, by an order dated 21st September 2022, placed the petitioner under suspension with effect from the date of arrest, i.e. 23/8/2022, under the provisions of the Assam Services Discipline and Appeal Rules 1964. Stop. Para. Oh, no, don't say like that. 23/8/2022, huh? Rules 1964. Pending approval of this departmental proceedings against the petition. Stop. Para. A show cause reply. A show cause was also issued to the petition on 16/12/2023, to which the petitioner replied on 28/12. Stop. Thereafter, by an order dated 14th February 2025, issued by the Director Elementary Education Assam, the Assam, and pending finalization of departmental proceedings, the petitioner was reinstated back in his original post with immediate effect. Stop. The grievance of the petitioner before this court is that the petitioner is not being allowed to hold the post of in-charge headmaster of the said Hatimuri MV School, despite the order dated 14th February 2025, issued by the Director Elementary Education. Stop. Learned Senior Counsel for the petitioner has also drawn the attention of this court to the communication dated 27 to 2025, written by the Block Elementary Education Officer. An address to the District Elementary Education Officer, Morigaon. A Block Elementary Education Officer, Lahiripat, Morigaon. An address to the District Elementary Education Officer, Morigaon, wherein it is stated that the present in charge headmaster, namely Saliha Khutan, is refusing to hand over the charge of in charge headmaster to the petition.
Saliha Khatun.
Saliha to the petition. Considering the communication dated 27 to 2025, written by the Block Elementary Education Officer, Lahori Khatam, Morigaon, as well as the order dated 14th of February 2025, issued by the Director Elementary Education Assam, the petitioner should be allowed to hold the charge of in charge headmaster of the said what school was it? Of Hatimuria MD School, particularly when the order dated 14 February 2025 clearly mentions that the petitioner is reinstated in his original post with committee to stop. According, this writ petition is disposed of, directing the District Elementary Education Officer, Morigaon, to take steps forthwith to reinstate the petitioner in his original post prior to his suspension, to his original post, in terms of the order dated 14 February 2025, issued by the Director, Elementary Education, Assam. Stop. Let such steps be taken and completed within a period of 1 week from the date of receipt of a certified true copy of the order of this. Get to the other essential. Item 8.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yeah.
Well, look, in this case, already they were directed to obtain instruction.
Yes, Judy.
Lordship, that page 24, Your Lordship, that below percentage proprietorship.
My case was
Other
not
rejected.
rejected.
আপনার ভালো করবো and otherwise that by that forwarding which was made by the at page 38 and 39, Your Lordship, page 38 and 39. So it was forwarded that the petitioner's matter be placed because the date seems to be 6/6/23. So after that the OM has come. Now since that embargo has gone, and the matter relates to 2014. So from 17 the schemes stop and matter can be placed once, taking the facts into account.
Hurt M. Khan, and I counsel for the petition. Also heard MSSPK, and then it's Funding Council. Elementary Education Department for the respondents, 1
3,
and 5.
5.
And Mr. B. Devil and the government
2 and 4.
for the respondents, 2 and 4. Stop. Para. The father of the petitioner, late Adabu Rahman Laskar, while serving as assistant teacher in Mugun Mia MA School at Dakshin Mahanpur, Part 5, Akalpur, under Sonai Education Block in Kachar district. Died in harness on 26/6/2014. Stop. Draft. The petitioner made an application on 17/7/2014 before the District Elementary Education Officer Kachar, praying for appointment on commissioner points. Stop. Para. The district level committee, Kachar, in its meeting held on 23/12/2014, considered the case of petition. However, the said DLC made an observation that the what was less
below percentage for
for
teachership. That means he was not eligible for teacher.
observation in the remarks column, no?
Page 24. Serial
No, no, made an observation that the percentage of the petitioner was below for teachership. Stop. Then what happened?
Thereafter, Lordship, some process has been taken to place the case of the
Thereafter,
petition.
certain process were taken up to place the case of the petitioner, to reconsider the case of the petition. Stop. Accordingly,
Page 43.
page 38, isn't it?
Yes, 38 to 40,
Page 41.
43.
The Deputy Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of School Education, by a communication dated 6/6/2023, addressed to the Deputy Commissioner Kachar, forwarded the application of the petitioner for appointment on compassionate ground with a request to take necessary steps for placing the case of the petitioner in the next DLC for any post she is eligible as per norms, comma, provided vacancies are available as per rules. Stuff. The in-charge district elementary education officer, Kachar, by a communication dated 17/8/2023, also wrote to the additional deputy commissioner Kachar, submitting the particulars of the petitioner for appointment on commissioner grounds. In the meantime, Mr. B. Devril and Governor submits that in view of the order dated 3/4/2025 passed by this court in WBC number 345 of 2020.
In WPC 342/2025 order of fellowship.
You have annexed that order.
Yeah. I have annexed one order lordship, that is case lordship 48, your lordship, and 47.
Oh.
5299.
3/4/20 passed in the 342 of 2025 and a batch of other issues. The case of the petitioner can now be considered by the DLC. So, accordingly, this writ petition is disposed of, directing the concerned DLC to consider the case of the petitioner in its next immediate sitting. Stop. In accordance with law. To consider the case of the petitioner in accordance with law in its next immediate sitting. Stop. However, if the case of the petitioner has already been considered by the DLC, the outcome of such consideration shall be communicated to the
Actually, in that page 24, date of application that has been recorded is 10/11/42. Page 24. That's serial number 20.
Item 9.
May I please, as a lordship? My lord, in fact, in this petition, my lord, we have challenged an advertisement, my lord. The
There's a caveat filed.
caveat was filed and my lord, it was discharged also last occasion also. My lord, in fact, my lord, this petition is
Caveat is not discharged.
Well, then
who filed a caveat?
Mr. Sharma was there, my lord, last time. S. Sharma.
N. Sharma.
S. Sharma, my lord. My lord, anyway, my lord, I am praying for 2 weeks time to adjourn the matter, my lord. What has happened, my lord, in this petition? We have challenged an advertisement, my lord. That advertisement is the outcome of an amended rule. Now, I have the instruction, my lord, to challenge the amended rule also, my lord. That petition we have already filed. So, my lord, can it be, my lord, adjourned for 2 weeks in the meantime?
Okay, on request made by Mr. A. Buyan and also to the petition. Yes, the matter up to 2
months. Obliged.
Item 10.
May I please, the lordship? My lord, in this petition, my lord, the appointment of the respondent number 4 as the principal of higher secondary has been challenged on the ground that he doesn't fulfill the statutory requirements, my lord. So I pray for issuance of a writ of quo warranto, my lord, because, my lord, as per the rules, the impugn order is at page 16, Annex 3, my lord. Last paragraph, my lord.
This is a case where the neither the petitioner nor the respondent both are eligible for the post of itself.
Yes, please. And that's why, my lord, I have filed.
Moral loss officially, I told you.
Yes, my lord. If your lordship looks at my cost title, my lord, I have prayed for a writ in the nature of mandamus and or cessory and or quo warranto, my lord. And my lord, your lordship may peruse one judgment, my lord, that quo warranto, while exercising jurisdiction of quo warranto, it says that, my lord,
But on last occasion, lordship has expressed your lordship this on 4th 9 lordship.
I've expressed my mind.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Later on, as the case proceeds,
Yes, my lord.
if the other side comes with some.
Yes, my lord. Let them come, my lord. If your lord, the lordship peruses.
You will be prejudiced. That's why.
Yes, my
That's why
Yes.
I'm
My lord,
warning you in advance.
at this moment, I pray for notice. If your lordship peruses para 21 once, my lord. Para 21, my lord. Read, my lord. From the aforesaid exposition of law, it is clear as noonday that the jurisdiction of the High Court while issuing a writ of quo warranto is a limited one and can only be issued when the person holding the public office lacks the eligibility criteria or when the appointment is contrary to the statutory rules. Here, my lord, it is he has not he has been appointed in violation of the provision of the rules. That apart, the concept of locus standi, which is strictly applicable to service jurisprudence for the purpose of canvassing the legality or correctness of the action, should not be allowed to have any entry. For such allowance is likely to exceed the limits of quo warranto, which is impermissible.
That's fine.
Yes, my lord.
That's fine. I'm in agreement with you.
Yes, my lord.
Only thing is your pleadings.
Yes, my lord. Paragraph 7 and 8, my lord. And in the cost title, because of that, my lord, I have specifically paid for quo warranto in the cost title, my lord. I have filed the application.
Okay, if you don't want to, I'll issue notice. We'll
Yes,
see what happens.
Yeah. And moreover, the impugn order is of 2/3/2024 lawsuits.
Yes, my lord. That para 21 says that.
Boral and it comes to issue notice. Mr. S.M.D. Chishti, the standing council secretary education appears for respondents
123 lawsuits.
Petitioner to take steps for service of notice in the response number 4 by registered proceeding within 1 year. List number 4.
And maintainability, that issue may.
The issue of maintainability raised by the Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education Department is kept open.
Yes. Oblige you.
Oblige, my lord.
11.
Lordship, pass over for timing, Lordship.
Why?
My senior likes in another court, Lordship.
This has already DLC recommended, Lordship.
DLC?
Recommended, Lordship. 2019 and 2023.
Okay, let just.
Pattern 12.
May it please, your lordship. This matter, my lord, petitioner is a stipendiary teacher. She was retired and she also completed my lord basic training before 2005, my lord. And regulation order, please may kindly see page 70. Page 70, my lord. 30 persons, 30 number of persons, assistant teacher was regularized on 11 April 2018. And some of the regularized teacher came before the Honorable Court. And Honorable Court by order dated, please may kindly see page 77. And operative portion page 80, my lord, and 81, my lord. Accordingly, this court is of the view that since the petitioner had, my lord, 81 last before 7, serial number 7, my lord. Accordingly, this court is of the view that since the petitioner had obtained junior basic training course in the year 2002 before 25/1/2005, their case also covered by the old pension scheme and not by the new pension scheme. With the above observation, there is a present petition stand allowed. The respondent also directed to make payment in terms of pay scale attached post along with the arrear petition within a period of 4 months, my lord. And thereafter, they are all are receiving, my lord, pays 83, my lord. My lord, start 82, my lord. Government has already allowed, my lord, pays operative portion pays 83, my lord. Last paragraph, my lord. In view of above facts, it is observed that since the benefit claimed by the present petitioner had already been extended to the similar situated teacher
Therefore, you are requested kindly to comply with the Honorable Guwahati High Court order showing petition also and allowing regular pay scale instant petitioner with effect from date of their junior basic training, along with area till order regulation 11 April 2018, madam. Same regular, as well as allowing them to govern under old pension scheme, madam. And they are receiving all pension, my lord, but petitioner was not considered, my lord. So some of the other petitioners also come. That was a my lord, on 25, my lord. Page 90, 25 to 2025. That was the coordinate bench allowed, my lord. Only, my lord, one petitioner is there. That is the writ petition before your lordship. She was not good. So similar pair, my lord, similar order maybe past page 89.
Allow some time to take instruction, man.
I'll not issue notice. Keep it in the heart, Mr. Enbora. Learned counsel for the petition. Mrs. Pritia, Learned Standing Counsel.
Elementary division.
Elementary division shall get instructions. How much time?
Well, similar order is verified whether it's similar or not in WPC number.
Well, after 10 days, well, after a week.
Ms. Pritia, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department. Shall take instructions as to whether the case of the petition is covered by the order dated 30/10/2019 passed by this court.
As well as, my lord,
WBC number 7831 of 2019.
Well, extra copies may furnish by.
You furnish extra.
2 days, sir.
Please, doctor, 2 weeks.
That maybe that.
That will come.
May please, your lordship. Lordship, may kindly pass over this matter for the timing, my lord. The conducting counsel, Mr. Asbot, who is on legs, man.
Okay.
Obliged.
Vitamin D11. 11.
May please, your lordship. This matter regarding compassionate appointments, this petitioner before your lordship, in view of the judgment and order passed by this honorable court, my lord, DLC recommended her name for the post of assistant teacher.
So is the order passed by this court?
Yes, my lord. This is at page 27 only. The 11 portion, my lord, page 30, my lord. Last 3 lines, my lord, page 30. The response number 4 is directed to place the application of the petitioner in the next available DLC meeting for appointment pursuant to the submitting the certified copy of this order to the Deputy Commissioner Hailakandi. Now, my lord, thereafter, her name was recommended, my lord, at the minutes of the DLC, page 31, and her name is appearing at page 32. Serial
So
number.
you approached this court because your case was not considered.
Yes, ma'am. Earlier it was, my lord, wrongly rejected, my lord, therefore approached, my lord.
Wrongly rejected?
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Then, my lord, DLC meeting was held, my lord, page 31, annexure 6, and her name is, my lord, at page 32, serial number 10. For the post of assistant teacher in middle school, semi school. A similar order, my lord, I have annexed one order passed by this honorable court, my lord, page 48.
In this case, lordship, in page number 30, lordship, in earlier petition, lordship, Here the educational qualification lordship. Para 9 lordship, page 30. In the consistent taken by the learned country correspondent and more per the office memorandum, it mentioned that the educational qualification cannot be relaxed and the petitioner admitted it does not have the education qualification for being appointed as LP teachers. This code is therefore open and IN the deputy head who was chairman DLC to place applicability for consider appointment on professional term to any post lordship, which the petitioner is qualified expert on educational qualification. It is clarified that the concerned respondent have to take into consideration the petitioner's qualification as on date when the petitioner's application is considered and not as part of their consent petitioner had submitted the application. Yes. So here his case has been recommended for is recommended for lordship. Thank you. Assistant teacher in middle school. So I think she is not qualified for teacher.
Read para 3
There are three.
of the judgment, page 28.
Why can the petition is file and applicable company? It is in the time of filing and petition are made to the pending 50% line. Subsequently,
So that's why this court said not,
The time of
not the
application.
date of filing the application, but on the date consideration is made. Heard Mr. M. Barwell and the council. Also heard
I'm for
S. D. Burman and an additional senior government. For the respondents, 1,
3 and 4 launches.
1, 3. Mr. P.K. Bora, then standing counsel. Elementary education for the respondents. 2 and 6. And finance. Ms. R.M. Barwa, then standing counsel finance, appears for the respond number 5. Stop. Bara. The father of the petitioner led Habibur Rahman Laskar, while serving as Assamese language teacher at Bashbari ME School, Hailagandi, died in harness on 30/5/2013. Stop. The petitioner thereafter made an application praying for appointment on compassionate grounds on 21/4/2014. Stop. During the time of her application, filing her application, the petitioner had passed her matriculation examination. Stop. While the said application was still pending, the petitioner also passed the higher secondary examination in the year 2017. And subsequently, the petitioner also appeared for betterment and passed the higher secondary examination with above 50% marks in the year 2019. Stop. The district level committee in its meeting dated 5/10/2021 rejected the case of the petitioner on the ground that the petitioner had no requisite qualification at the time when she applied on 21/4/2014 for compassionate appointment. Being aggrieved petitioner approached this court by filing WBC 6383 of 2021, which was disposed of on 27/4/2022 with the following directions. Page 30. 8A. Stop. Para. Thereafter, the district level committee, Hailakandi, in its meeting held on 19/9/2023, considered the case of the petition and recommended recommended her case for appointment as an assistant teacher in middle school on compassionate grounds. Stop. After this, nothing happened.
But it is pending. In the meantime, my lord, a which memorandum has come.
In the meantime, that's same order, huh? But MS DD Barman Leonard, additional senior government supplements. That as the DLC Hailakandi has recommended the case of the petition in its meeting held on 19/9/2022, and also in view of the order dated 3/4/7, the case of the petitioner can now be considered by the SLC. Remaining. On top we are set RM Baro, no, for final, you put H earlier. You can do it, no?
Developers.
Item 57, motion.
My lord, the same, my lord, the similar case, my lord. DLC passed, my lord, now matter is pending before the SLC.
Where that?
My lord, order passed by this honorable court, my lord, page 26, my lord. And my lord, in the minutes, my lord, his name.
Your case was first rejected.
Yes, my lord. His name, my lord, page 29, my lord, serial number 12, man.
Okay. Then?
Then, my lord, matter is pending, my lord, before the SLC. In the meantime, my lord, this imprint office memorandum has come, my lord.
Yeah, Burma. But we say in Barwell and the council. Also her time as DD Barman and that additional senior government for the respondents. 1,
3 and 4.
3 and 4. And MS N Fukat, standing council.
Elementary, ma'am.
Elementary education for the respondents, 2 and 6.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. H. Alian and the standing council families for the respondent number 5. The father of the petition, late Habibur Rahman Chowdhury, while serving as an assistant teacher in number 764, Rongpur, Tukargram LP School, Hailagandi, died in harness on 15/1/2015. Stop. The petitioner drafted an application for appointment on compassionate grounds on 15/2/2000. Stop. Where is the first rejection order?
My lord, it is, I have not annexed, my lord. It is already now, my lord, DLC recommended, my lord.
On what ground were you rejected?
Page, my lord, 27, my lord. Paragraph 3, my lord. The order impugn order dated.
The case of the petitioner was rejected by the DLC in its meeting held on 5/10/2021. Stop. Being aggrieved, petitioner approached this court by filing WC 3638 of 2023, which was disposed of by order dated 3/6/2023, with the following directions. 8 page 27. Stop. Para. Drafter, comma. The district level committee, Hailagandi, in its meeting held on 19/9/2023, recommended the case of the petitioner for appointment on compassionate grounds for a post in assistant teacher in middle schools. Stop. In the meantime, the same order, and then DD Barman, then recommend, you know the SLC meeting?
Obliged.
5 minutes.
Maybe, my lord, in this case also, my lord, on the basis of judgment and order passed by this honorable court, my lord, DLC Hailagandi recommended his name for the post of, my lord, where is the order? My lord, High Court's order, my lord, page 26 and HR 4. It was directed, my lord, by this honorable court, page 27, to consider by the DLC as per the judgment and order passed by this honorable court in Achyut Ranjan Das and others versus State of Assam and others, reported in 2006 4 GLT 674 and Fajrunnisa and others versus State of Assam and others, reported in 2010 4 GLT 340, my lord. If the application of the petitioner is not complete in terms of the guidelines issued by the state government. Now, my lord, thereafter DLC meeting was held at page 28 annexure 5. Page 28, my lord, annexure 5. And his name is appearing, my lord, at serial number 18, page 31, my lord, for the post of assistant teacher in LP school, my lord. Gaurav Das. Page 31, serial number 18.
Yeah, Barman.
Yeah.
First name Barbier and a constable. Also heard just DD Barman and the additional for the respondents 1, 3, 4, and 1, 3, and 4. Correct.
Yes, Lord. 1,
And then
3, and 4.
yes, TPL and a standing council. Elementary education correspondence 2 and 6. And Mr. H. Alial and a standing council. Finance department, the respond numbers. The father of the petitioner, late Kupika Ranjan Das, while serving as assistant teacher in Lower Bar MA School, Highland, night in harness on 18/7/2008. The petitioner drafted an application for appointment on compulsory grounds on 17/2/2009. Stop. However, as the case of the petitioner was not placed before the council deals, the petitioner approached this court by filing WC 4197 of 2000, which was disposed of by order dated 19/8/2015, directing the District Elementary Education Office, Highland, to place the application of the petition before the next DLC meeting for consultation for appointment on commissioner grounds. In terms of the decision of this court, in the case of Achyut Ranjan Das and others, it was the state of Assam and others, reported in 2006 within bracket 4G 674, and Fazirul Nesa and others was the state of Assam and others, reported in 4G 240. Stop. But thereafter, the case of the petitioner was considered by the DLC Highland in its meeting held on 19/9/2022 and recommended the case of the petitioner for appointment on commissioner grounds to a post of assistant teacher in LP school. So,
59.
My lord, same my lord, DLC recommended SLC pending before the SLC my lord. In the meantime, my lord, this of memorandum has come. I quote order my lord, page 29. Relevant paragraph, page 27, paragraph 3, my lord. The grievance says in the is that the said application for compensation appointment was not placed before the concerned DLC. Ms. D.D. Burman, granted additional senior government advocate, brings it to the notice of the court a communication dated so from the inspector of school HDC Hailakandi, from which it appears that the application of the petitioner for compassionate appointment made on so date Malad was forwarded to the district elementary education officer Hailakandi. The inspector of school forwarded the application of the petitioner by the communication dated so to the HDC Hailakandi for doing the needful. We can very well understand that the said application was not placed before the concerned deals. Accordingly, it was directed by the.
Yes, what happened after?
Thereafter, my lord, lordship kindly will look page, paragraph, my lord, NHR 5, page 28B, my lord. Her name is appearing at serial number 3, my lord. Recommended by the DLC Hailakandi for the post of assistant teacher in middle school, my lord.
Yeah, Burman.
That's but in the High Court order, but in page number 28, not in other any other department, not that.
But Mr. M. Barbuya, then we'll talk about it. Also have Ms. D.D. Burman, the Ms. S. Trikia. The standing council.
Elementary education.
Elementary education for the respondents 1 to 6. 1 and 6.
1 and 6.
2, 3, and 4.
MS D.D. Burman and an additional senior government for the respondents
2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4.
6,
And this MS RM Bala, the standing council findings for the respond number 5. Stop. Bala. The further of the petition late Nizam Uddin Majumdar while serving as assistant teacher in Prem Lochan Higher Secondary School, Hailagam. Died in harness on 27/2015. The petitioner thereafter made an application for appointment on constitutional grounds on 11/4/2016. However, as the case of the petitioner was not raised before the DLC, the petitioner approached this court by filing the PVC 5683 of 2021, which was disposed of by order dated 29/10/2021, directing the DEO Hailagandi to place the application of petitioner for commissioner grounds before the next meeting of the DS of Hailagandi district. While disposing of the said petition, this court also made an observation that the claim of the petitioner be considered against any vacant post for which the petitioner may be duly qualified and as provided in the OM for the 1/6/2002. And the same may be considered against any post that may be available in any other department. No, don't select it. Which was disposed of by order dated 29/10/2021, with the following directions. 8 page 28. The district level committee, Hailagandi, in this meeting held on 19/9/2023, considered the case of the petitioner and recommended her case for appointment on commissioner grounds to a post of assistant teacher in middle schools, subject to verification of income and unemployed certificates from the circle office and verification of documents with the original ones.
Article 60.
My lord, in this case, my lord, despite the my lord, selection by the my lord, expert body, my lord, that is the my lord, selection committee, and approval by the my lord, governing body, the director is sitting over the matter, saying that my lord, some lapses in the process of selection, which he cannot. Now, lordship kindly see at page my lord, 15 first, my lord, page 15. This is the my lord, advertisement dated my lord, 29/10/2018. Grade 4 my lord, unreserved post. Page 15. This is dated my lord, 29/10/2018. Advertisement. Now, date is very important, my lord, since 6 years has gone. Now, lordship kindly see page 16, annexure 2. That is dated, my lord, comparative statement dated, my lord, 29 and 3rd July 2019. Here, lordship will find 87 candidate participated. Out of 87, my lord, petitioner got, my lord, highest mark, that your lordship will find at page 17, serial number 29. Page 17, serial number 29.
How many posts?
One post, my lord.
Well,
87 candidate appeared. Out of 87, petitioner got highest. Then lordship kindly see, my lord, final select list at page 20. page 20. And that is, my lord, dated, my lord, 37/2019, page 20. This is the final select list. Then, my lord, the GB approve the same, lordship will find at page 21 by resolution dated 24/8/2019. Resolution number 4, lordship will find. Page 21, resolution number 4. May I read, my lord? The resolution number 4, page 21. The attended members have seen the papers of the relating to the filing of the vacant post of grade 4 in the college. So and so, so and so, so and so, copy advertisement, so and so, resolution, call letter, so and so, so and so. And final select list, selected candidates on the merit as submitted by the interview board. Now, selected candidates name, namely so and so, so and so, so and so. Then after the discussion, it should be on the third word. Attended members approve the selection list as mentioned. The principal so and so to submit the necessary papers, and those selected candidates so and so to the directors of BTC education for taking necessary action. That is dated 24/8/2019. Now, my lord, in the meantime, my lord, there was an inquiry by the joint director that your lordship will find at page 27. And last paragraph, my lordship will find page 28. Last paragraph, my lord, that is the, my lord, findings. Page 28. May I read, my lord? On after hand, it is also noted that the no provision for giving election preference to the casual workers, so there are 3 another number of so casual workers, grade 4, in the college appointed previously by the college authority on a fixed monthly remuneration basis. Moreover, as alleged by the said 3 casual workers of the college, the interview expert were refused them to appear in the interview process, assuring them to soon against new post will be created by the court. Hence, considering the above facts, it can be presumed that there may be perhaps occurred some lobby in the said selection process. This is done on the basis of this complaint filed by the some organization before the director. Now, lordship kindly see that has come to an end by a final order passed by the Honorable Court that your lordship will find at page 32. Page 32, lordship's order, operative part, page 33.
1 minute.
Page 33, dated 12/11/2024. Now, operative part, this Honorable Court's order, lordship will find at page 35, para 7. Page 35, para 7. As the Director of Education BTC has directed for an inquiry into the conducted by the Joint Director of Education BTC, and as of the said inquiry report has already been submitted on 21st October 2019. This court, without entering into the merits of the present writ petition, dispose of this writ petition by directing the Director of Education BTC to take a call on the inquiry report submitted by the Joint Director of the BTC on 21st October 2019, and thereafter pass appropriate orders in accordance with law. While considering the inquiry report dated so and so, the Director of Education BTC shall also have the petitioner as well as the respondent number 6 in person. This is the order passed by the Honorable Court, and let such consideration done within a period of 2 months from the date of the receipt of the certified copy of the order. Now, this order was communicated to the respondent. Lordship will find at page 36, dated 19/11/2024. Page 36. Yes. Then lordship kindly see the impugn order at page 37. 37, this has been discussed. Our earlier situation, fact situation. Now, operative part lordship will find at page 38. Page 38. May I read, my lord? The directorate has not taken any final decision in the case as it was under the guideline in the Honorable High Court, bearing WBC number so and so by the petitioner so and so, challenging the selection list as alleged. This candidature was not considered by the committee with the service experience as grateful so and so, 14, who secured 12 marks and out of 50 marks. The selection list did not reflecting the guidelines has been proved by the said comments, but was decided to process of the selection with total 50 marks with no definite rule of law. Then, my lord, in view of the above, the selection list found as some grounds of lapses in the selection for appointment of the grade 4 post due to the irregularity and misgiving the government procedures. Hence, it may be needed to refer the matter to the BTC authority for its kind information and necessary consideration into the matter, being the earlier approval by so and so. Now, director was directed by this honorable court to pass region order. He has referred the matter to the BTC. This is not amount to the violation of this court orders.
Yes.
After inquiry, lordship, matter was earlier referred to the director and they have filed a petition, but in inquiry it is found some anomalies. So lordship, while matter was this, the director has not passed any order.
But after disposal of the writ petition,
After disposal of the petition, director has again verified the matter and sent it to the secretary level lordship. It is nothing wrong there. Is test selection process may be held up lordship because earlier selection process.
no.
Selection process was not, he is claiming his appointment, but selection process is not clean lordship. As such lordship, if go for press selection, secretary has to decide.
Who appeals?
I am appealing for BTC lordship and
The selection committee expert body is constituted by the respondent authority himself.
but
She cannot dispute the selection.
lordship, three
Expert
members.
by exproprial. You constituted the selection body and you are saying this selection is illegal.
But
how can it be?
But in inquiry, it is found that 3 members objected. 3 members of selection committee.
You were asked to take a decision on the basis of the inquiry report. Why have you not taken a decision? That's what we want to know.
That matter again referred to the secretary lordship. I shall obtain it.
But MU Mondal and the counsel for the petitioner, MS Abu Bora and the standing counsel, and it shall receive instructions in the matter. How long will you take?
10 days.
List the matter after 2 weeks.
Instruction, my lord. Motion.
Yeah, motion.
Develop.
61.
Please, your lordship, matter may be passed over for the day lordship.
Item
61.
on request made on behalf of M. Baruya. Then counsel for petitioner, list after 1 week.
62.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, this matter is, my lord, still pending before the DLC, my lord. Though this honorable court directed to consider, my lord, page 25, my lord, is the order. Formal? Page 25. DLC pending.
In this case, Lordship, I have to take instruction, Lordship, whether his case is placed or not, Lord. Since Lordship,
KRTM Barbara and the possibility MSDT government and additions to the government. Soliciting instructions. How much time?
Friday, my lord, so DLC will be held very.
next week, Lordship.
List after week. 68.
This is also DLC pending, my lord.
Same order, Barman.
This is also my lord DLC pending, my lord. Next week.
Same order.
Oblige.
65.
My lord, kindly pass over the matter for time being as my senior is on legs.
Item 14, petition.
Item 14. None appears for the petition. Please, Dr. Congress.
15 and 16. 14 minutes.
15 and 16.
Sorry, I mean 14 minutes.
Huh?
I mean 14.
Cancel the purpose. Yeah.
In this case, I have to obtain some instruction from my client. My lord. This is old matter, my lord.
On request made by Mr.
Apple.
J. Ball.
Apple.
A4. Then it comes to list after
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Published. 15 and 16.
Lordship, matter is pertaining to non-payment of arrears salary, Lordship. In item number 15, Lordship, the respondent has filed their affidavit, Lordship, but item number 16, Lordship, they have not filed their affidavit, Lordship.
Item 16.
Yes.
You are appearing in both the matters.
Yes.
Who's the respondent?
Lordship, is B. Chaudhary is appearing in this matter, Lordship.
BTC.
Yes.
Who's the RB Bora was there?
In several occasions, Lordship, they have taken the.
Today is on election for number 7, my lord.
You have not filed your affidavit in item number
16.
16.
Lordship, here in the second item, Lordship, I have to file an affidavit. Otherwise, in the first item, Lordship, letting
I
it
know.
I pray for some more time, Lordship.
How much time?
Lordship,
Relatively 3 weeks, Lordship. One small observation, Lordship, perhaps it will be helpful for both the parties, Lordship. If there is no affidavit filed, Lordship, may proceed on the basis of the material level.
Lord, Mr.
N.K. Sharma, Lordship.
M.K. Sharma, Learned Counsel.
N.K. Sharma.
N.K. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petition. Stop. Mr. B. Chowdhury, Learned Standing Counsel. BTC.
Yes, ma'am.
Is allowed 3 weeks time to file counter affidavit in WBC 6268 of 20. If no affidavit is filed by the next meeting of the day, this matter shall be considered on the basis of the case available on list after 3 weeks.
Lordship may kindly take it up on 20th of June, Lordship. It's not inconvenient, Lordship.
We'll list it after 3 weeks.
Lordship, observation, Lordship.
I've done.
Deeply obliged.
17.
Lordship, this is a bit case for my regularization of my leave period, my lord. From Lordship 10/8/2017 to 28/8/2019, my lord. So this is the second level of litigation, my lord. The first level of litigation culminated into, my lord, the WPC number 3516 of 2018. And then order was passed on, my lord, 14/8/2019. Lordship will get it at page 39, my lord. That earlier level litigation dealt with, my lord, the factum of this case, my lord. Why this leave have to go on leave, my lord. Let's start from, my lord, page 40, Lordship is the writing part.
Page
40, my lord. Para 4 onwards. Yeah, start from page 6, my lord. Para 6 onwards, my lord. Why this absence happened, my lord, and how this honorable court has resolved that issue, my lord. Para 7. Lordship, para 6, my lord. May I read, Lordship? However, there seems to have some dispute between the petitioner and the school management committee, and she filed certain complaint against the school management and development committee, on the basis of which the office of the deputy commissioner Nogao Bhai order dated so and so directed for holding an inquiry, for which one Simoti Bipasha Kolita, SCS Assistant Commissioner Executive Magistrate Nogam, was entrusted to make an inquiry into the matter. The petitioner submits that the petitioner was compelled to make this complaint before the authorities. She was harassed by the school managing committee and was not allowed to resume her duty in spite of extension of service by authorities and in spite of lack of any adverse order issued by the authorities as regard the contextual appointment petitioner. Accordingly, the inspector of school wrote to the headmaster of school for allowing the petitioner to resume his duty on contextual teacher as Dakhin Kampur High School by order dated so and so issued by the inspector of school Noga to the headmaster of Dakhin Kamrup High School, my lord. Accordingly, a petition in spite of the direct state authority, the school management has not allowed her to resume her duty by the assistant as the assistant teacher. Now, my lord, as regard the issue raised by the petitioner in this petition, respondent number 3 filed an affidavit stating that though the inquiry was directed to be held by Simati Bipasha Kolita, SCS Assistant Commissioner Executive Magistrate Nogao, she could not conduct the same as she left the state service and once being selected to the central government service. And thereafter, the task of making inquiry was entrusted to one Simoti so-and-so, SCS, by order dated so-and-so. However, as the Simoti Lakshmi Bodua Gogoi has been engaged in National Register of NRC exercise being undertaken presently, she has not completed exercise. On the other hand, the school managing committee has disputed the claim of the petitioner, and it has been stated that the school managing committee asked the petitioner to join the school on 9/10/2017 in terms of the resolution of the school managing committee held on so and so date. However, the petitioner, for the reason best known to herself, has not joined the school. As such, school managing committee cannot be faulted. As regard the stand of the school management committee, it was submitted by the Learned Council petitioner that petitioners never furnished with any such letter from the school managing committee asking her to join duty. In fact, it is the school managing committee which is preventing the petitioner from attending the duty.
Now, my lord, para 12, from the above, what appears that there seems to be certain dispute between the petitioner and the school committee, managing committee, in connection with the government has also decided to conduct an inquiry. However, said inquiry has not yet been fructified. Then, my lord, it is also noted that so far as the government authority is concerned, they have not passed any adverse order, my lord, affecting the service of the petitioner as contextual in the said school. Neither the school managing committee also passed any adverse order terminating the service of the petitioner. Now, para 14, my lord. Under the official circumstance, the court is the opinion that in absence of any adverse order passed by either the managing committee or by the state authorities, the petitioner ought to allow to continue in the contextual as teacher, since she has already approached the honorable court for direction to the respondent authority, she may be allowed to join her service as contextual teacher in the said school, for which the managing committee will not create any hurdle in joining the duty. So, my lord, this period, my lord, because of this, my lord, the adverse situation created by the petitioner, because, my lord, the petitioner husband was also a headmaster of the school. When she joined, my lord, then the managing committee was after him, my lord. So, as a result, she also been victimized. The petitioner husband has to approach this honorable court. My lord, on the intervention of managing committee, he was transferred to some other school. His husband approached this honorable court. This honorable court initially stayed that on the transfer order, and eventually, my lord, set aside the transfer order. Thereafter, petitioner also joined in that service. Petitioner husband joined in the school, my lord. So this is the reason, my lord, petitioner also filed the adverse situation, my lord. So in terms of the, my lord, the order passed by the honorable court, my lord, I was allowed to join, my lord. But the period of absence has not been regularized yet, for which, my lord, I filed an application before the, my lord, inspector of school. At page 45, what you will find. Page 45, my lord. Page 45, lord. My lord, the school sir, worship has got in my lord. Sir, with due modesty, I would like to inform you that in pursuance of the selection initiated by the chairman of the selection committee of Kanpur Revenue Circle, Nagaon, was appointed as additional teacher English in the Dakhin Kanpur High School by order dated so and so for a period so and so. Therefore, my lord, a period extended, Lord, my lord. Thereafter, none lordship will find, and the remuneration fixed as so and so. Since the date of my initial appointment, I have been working in the said school with the entire satisfaction of the children, the guardian, and the school teaching and the non-teaching staff, respectively, without any blemish from any quarter. But surprisingly enough, some person having vested interest which were trying to destabilize the academic atmosphere of the school, and also plotting to remove my husband, who is the headmaster of the school, harassing me as I am the wife of the headmaster. In fact, on 9/8/2017, some member of the SMDC, including the president of the SMDC, even tried to intimidate me, and under such circumstances, I was forced to abstain from attending the classes with effect from 10/8/2017. Thereafter, under the circumstances, letter dated so and so, I have brought this respect to the notice of the concerned authorities of the education department on 9/10/2017. The president of the SMDC of the school asked me to join in the school within 3 days, but I did not immediately join in my duty out of the fear of harassment as such, inasmuch as the president of SMDC of the said school was also one of the members who had intimated me in the earlier occasion. I had to abstain from attending classes in view of threat posed by the members of the SMDC, including the president of the SMDC, who had humiliated me within the school campus. In this connection, several representation has been filed before the inspector of school, and this, but no full result has come out. That my absence from the school was because of the situation created in the school, which I had no control, and because of the incident that took on 9/8/2017 that badly shaken me and given me suffering from anxiety. No response from any quarter, even no result of hearing conducted by the inspector of school. So and so.
You better representation for regularization of you get paid.
My lord, that page 45.
Then,
my lord, nothing happened. They conduct inquiry. Inquiry also not completed at the my lord. They filed an affidavit in opposition, my lord. I've also filed a reply. That, my lord, will page 54.
of their affidavit in page 54, running page now. Page 54. Para 4, Lordship. Then that is my lord regarding the dispute. There is nothing on the whispering of that is why it cannot be considered. What the reason? It is regarding this that court, this honorable court in the first order litigation has to consider all these aspects, my lord. After considering aspect, they said he is allowed to join and the SMDC should not create any trouble.
See, Khatania, your affidavit does not speak why you are not regularizing the gap period.
Yes.
All that you have said is what happened at that
Yes,
point
yes.
of time. Then the last para comes saying that the records are missing.
Yes.
What is the reason for not regularizing the gap period?
Apparently, my lord, that instruction today I don't have, my lord. But in the earlier round of litigation,
No, that part now it's over.
there is a direction from this honorable court to
That we have seen. That
resume her.
petitioner will not be entitled to any remuneration.
Exactly, my lord. So
I'm
no,
not claiming that
from
from the
no
effects.
prejudice has been caused to her, my lord, because she is a contractual employee, my lord.
So no, give us a reason why you cannot regularize the gap. That's all.
Yes, my lord. That I'll put it by way of an affidavit, my lord.
You have to file that. Ms. B. Bosch, Legal Counsel with the petitioner, Mr. N. J. Patel, and as funding counsel,
Secondary education.
secondary education, shall file an additional affidavit. The opposition. Giving the reasons as to why the gap period of the petitioner the gap period of contractual service of the petition from 10/8/2017 to 28/8/2018 cannot be regularized. Okay. Please,
Yes,
after.
After 3 weeks, my lord.
3 weeks.
Item 18.
May I please, Your Lord? My lord, this petition is filed, my lord, challenging the impugned appointment of the, my lord, respondent number 6. My lord, fact of the case is that, my lord.
1 minute.
My lord, petitioner is the social study teacher of the school, my lord. That my lord will file the record on page 15, my lord.
Yes, page.
Page 15, my lord. Page 15, my lord will file. This is the performer, my lord, prepared by the headmaster herself, my lord, and that has been sent for provincialization, my lord, for the consideration of the concerned authorities. But she will find on serial number 1, my lord, the Renu Burman. She is the, my lord, private respondent number 6, and my lord, on the right column, the subject of she is the English teacher, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, respondent number 7, Nirupama Deka Hujuri. And she is a Hindi teacher, my lord. Subject of. And the petitioner on 3, my lord, Kalyani Devi. My lord, she is a social science teacher, my lord. So here, my lord, 2 language teacher has been provincialized, ousting the petitioner, my lord. Being the social science teacher, my lord, as per the norms of the mandate of the section 3111, my lord, it is mandatory to appoint 1 social science teacher. Petitioner's, my lord, service as a social science has not been considered, my lord. Therefore, my lord, my lord, will file on page 18
page 18, my lord. Serial number 78 and 79. That is, my lord, on the right side of Renu Burman and Nirupama, my lord, their service has been provincialized. My lord, leaving out the petitioner, my lord. But this, my lord, two. Thereafter, my lord, I will file an additional affidavit, my lord, adducing some records that my lord will find serial page 68, my lord. Page, my lord, serial page 132, my lord. Sorry, my lord, that is on page, serial page 68, my lord. Continuous page number 68.
Running page.
My lord, running page, my lord.
68 is a additional affidavit.
68, my lord.
Filed by the respondent number 6.
No, my lord, filed by the petitioner in IA, my lord. In IA, they have filed an IA, my lord.
Six eight.
68, my lord. My lord has got it. My
Last
lord,
page.
Last page, my lord. My lord, that is the impugned appointment of the respondent number six, my lord, Renu Burman. I'm challenging this order, my lord. As a tutor, my lord. Now, my lord, my prayer is that, my lord, that as per the, my lord, section 3111, once it is mandatory to appoint one social science teachers and three teachers, minimum three teachers is required to be appointed, my lord. Two language teacher cannot be appointed, only one can be appointed, who is the, my lord, senior. And when considering that aspect also, my lord, interim order has been passed in my favor earlier in this, my lord, course of litigations that, my lord, honorable court had given an observation that the, my lord, respondent number 7 is, my lord, junior, thereby her, my lord, further provincialization of her service has been state, my lord. So the lordship may kindly set aside the impugned appointment, and, my lord, a direction will be issued to consider my claim, my lord, on basis of record as a social science teacher, my lord. It is my case. And other side, my lord, the government side has not given any response. They are not filing any affidavits. On the earlier occasion, it has been directed by the honorable court to file their affidavit. Lordship may kindly see the last order.
Can you not file your affidavit?
They are not filing any affidavits, my lord.
I have received a report from the district scrutiny committee, my lord. As per the report of the district scrutiny committee, my lord, the petitioner's appointment was as an assistant teacher without specifying what language, what subject it is. And similarly, the respondent, my lord, Nirupama Deka Huzuri, in her appointment also there was no such subject.
Now, why
mentioned.
did you file your affidavit? Let the petitioner
Sir, I
know
think
where-
this is
where
the
the
fit case where your lordship may direct the state level scrutiny committee to examine. He will file an appeal under section 14 because he is aggrieved by the non-recommendation of the district scrutiny.
No, no,
committee.
my lord. I'm on the appointment. And, my lord, my lord, lordship may also call for the records, my lord, because the
reports are there.
No, my lord, that is my lord, prior 2017, because the, my lord, 2017.
Why should I go through the reports?
That is
The
an
lordship, let them
exercise
file
to be
their
done by the
affidavit.
statutory
But
committee.
you file an affidavit within 1 week, I'll pass out.
The consistent view of the various coordinate benches. In fact, your lordship's order is also there. Whenever a claim of this nature is raised before this honorable court, your lordship has remanded the matter to the appellate authority under section 14. Even that view has been upheld by the two division bench.
Let him come with the affidavit. Or we can ask the petitioner, Mr. Also heard Mr. A.K. Barwal and counsel for the respond number
6 and 7, my lord. Private
6 and 7. Mr. N.J. Katarian and a standing counsel.
Elementary division.
Elementary division is allowed. How much time? 1 week?
10 days.
Is allowed 2 weeks time to file for.
There's an interim order operating against me. Can it be on a
List
hearing date?
give a date.
Hearing date.
17. My lord.
Obliged.
My lord, all due respect, my lord, may I make a prayer, my lord? Hearing, my lord, also, my lord, DLCs, my lord, may be directed to file their affidavit separately.
We'll say let them file the affidavit after the.
Months.
Item 19 and 20.
May it please your lordships. My lord, the matter relates to a selection process, my lord, by which inspector of schools and DO, deputy director were made. Now, there are a lot of anomalies in the selection process, my lord. Now, the advertisement was issued in 2017, my lord.
You are going the first with?
First, yes. Yes. Now, the appointment order is at page number 55, my lord. Subject to discharge without notice and assigning any reason thereof, and on recommendation of the Assam Public Service Communication, communicated by dated so and so, following persons are hereby temporarily appointed as Inspector of Schools, District Elementary Education Officer, and Deputy Director under Assam Education Service Rule in the scale of pay of rupees so and so. Now, serial number 1 to 8, my lord, their respondents number 5 to 12 in the writ petition. Now, essentially, we are assailing their appointment on two grounds, my lord. First, they do not have the selection was not in accordance with the rules. And secondly, there are a lot of, my lord, anomalies in the experience certificate which were relied upon. These are the two basic grounds. Now, if your lordships would kindly come to the affidavit filed by
What was your second ground?
Second ground is, my lord, anomalies in the experience certificate, because 10 years experience is required. There I'll show, my lord. First, to bring home my point, let me look up the rules. If your lordships would kindly come to the affidavit filed by the state, my lord, at page 102. Para 7, that the deponent further begs to submit that after receiving report from the Secretary Assam Public Service Commission regarding allegations of the petitioner, a detailed inquiry on allegation of anomaly in the selection of candidate was conducted on 25/4/19 by a committee headed by Sri So-and-so, Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam and 3 others. However, committee submitted its report via letter dated so-and-so with a view that Dr. So-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so do not have continuous teaching experience in the school or college for a period of 10 years. Thereafter, the matter was referred to the Personnel B Department for their views on so-and-so, and as advised by the Personnel B Department by the endorsement dated so-and-so, the matter was referred to the Judicial Department. Accordingly, on 27/10/20, Judicial Department observed that Schedule 2 of the Assam Education Service Rule, an advertisement is silent on the provision of eligibility condition of 10 years continuous teaching experience as a teacher in a school or a college. Further, it is also observed that there is no mention of requirement of teaching experience only from government school colleges in the rules and advertisement. Teaching experience in private school and colleges shall also be considered as experience for the post. Thereafter, on the basis of the views of the Judicial Department and taking into consideration all other aspects, Government in the Secondary Education Department issued order dated so, stating that selection of the candidates of the Inspector of School so in persons of the advertisement was conducted based on merit and in a transparent manner. There is no anomaly in the selection process. So this is the stand of the at 2 o'clock.
In second case, first case, second case are related. Second case, government said they have filed affidavit, copy has not been given to us. Otherwise, your lordship may take up the matter for final disposal.
It is for final disposal, I'm arguing.
No, but in that case, my lord, the government affidavit in second case will be required.
No, who appears for the state?
No, I've read from this government's affidavit in the first case.
First case.
Second case, sorry.
That copy I have not got it.
Khatania, you're fine.
The Lord, should I fix it on Tuesday next, my lord?
Petition, I think we will finish that will fine.
They said they have filed. They are the affected party.
You're the petitioner in both the cases.
Yes, both the.
Did you get the
First copy, first affidavit
in the second petition?
No, they have filed affidavit in both the cases.
Okay. In second case, my lord, we did not get the copy of the affidavit. Let them file the affidavit, the lordship will take it up on Tuesday for final
Khatania, come
disposal.
forward. Where's your affidavit?
Affidavit to us, na? I want to.
Respondent number?
I am for respondent number 11.
No. Affidavit 1, 2, and 3, 81.
Yeah, affidavit to. Reply.
First case to let's go first case to 2018.
First case, we got affidavit, but second case, affidavit not served to us. That's what I'm saying. 22. 470222, we did not get.
In the second case.
Let's sell to delegates.
Oh.
Yes.
Anyway, my lord, since let them serve a copy and let the lodge will fix another date.
Of the Assam Public Service Commission.
No.
State has filed.
State has filed.
The state has filed affidavit in both the case, my lord.
Respondent number 1, isn't it? You are the
Secretary.
Secretary has filed the affidavit.
2 and 3 is 4715.
Well, there is no dispute that affidavit has been filed by the state in both the case. Perhaps they haven't received in one of them.
Then you furnish copies?
In 470.
You furnish copies to PT and Psyche also?
Yes.
One.
Mr. Ken Chowdhury, then Senior Counsel. Assisted by Mr. R.M. Dekhan and Counsel for the petition.
In that case, lordship will have this matter on 19 June, my lord.
Mr. N.J. Khatania, Standing Counsel. Secondary Education shall furnish a copy of the affidavit in opposition. Filed by the respond number 1, correct? Respond number 1. To Mr. B.T. Das, the Senior Counsel, appearing for respond number?
I'm for respondent number 11 in 470222.
Mr. I.S. Saikya for the respond number?
5, 6, 8, 9, and 10.
5, 6, 8, 9, and 10, and MS?
A public service commission.
For the Assam Public Service Commission. Today, sir, can you serve? No.
I'm appearing on behalf of respondent number 11 in item 20. Yes.
And sir, in WBC number
In fact, in the
4715 of
respondent 12.
Ah. Okay. When do you want?
19th of June, my lord.
Okay, please.
Attempt for disposal. We
Yes.
prepare and come.
Okay, that's the third one.
Deep lord.
Item 21.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, here petitioners are education volunteers, my lord.
serving in various NRCTC centers in Lakhimpur district, my lord. My lord, here we have challenged the impugn order dated 23/8/2022, my lord.
Yes, elementary.
Elementary.
What is the position now?
Hello, I think it is SSA is the appropriate authority, my lord.
Read the SSA. Council. Call him, call him. Pick up after some time.
Item 65.
May I please, as a lordship, my lord, similar matter, my lordship was pleased to dispose of. Only difficulty is that, my lord, in the abeyance letter issued by the inspector of school, the specific case number had been given.
That's I have to take instruction in this case also. Let it fix on Friday. As in Monday. Friday, yes.
But yeah, Boyan, then the council. On request made by SMT to speak, the standing council.
Second day.
Second.
Extra. Lordship make copy, extra copy make and serve lordship.
Soft copy or right?
Soft copy.
Give a copy.
Yes, my lord. Oblige, my lord.
26.
May it please your lordship, my lord, this petitioner was suspended. Subsequently, this honorable court passed an order dated 1/2/2023. This honorable court passed an order 1/2/2023. The suspension order was stayed by this honorable court. Thereafter, your lordship, the inquiry officer come deputy director, secondary education Assam. My lord, this
No, the report has been called from the inspector of schools, my lord. We'll require some more time to file our agreement.
Okay, hurt Mr. Z Hussein.
Yeah, to sir.
Learned council. Mr. NG Katania, learned. Standing council.
B question.
Oh, sorry, Mr. B Kaushik, learned standing council. Secretary. Secretary Education Department is allowed how much time?
2 weeks time, no?
2 weeks time to file complaint. Please stop to 2 weeks.
my lord, the interim order may continue.
Interim order passed to the party.
27 and 28.
Oblige.
May it pleases you, lordship. Here we needed to file our affidavit. Kindly grant us 3 weeks time to file our affidavit.
Secretary.
Secondary education.
Lordship, last chance may be given, Lordship.
There you go.
Since 2023, they are taking time to file their affidavit.
Yes, does.
Yes, your lordship. We will be filing our affidavit, your lordship.
You've got instructions?
Your lordship, I will obtain it, your lordship.
Okay, heard MS.
K. Bharali, on behalf of Mr. I. Chaudhary.
You got it. On behalf I Chaudhary, learn senior counsel for the petitioner. MSP does learn standing counsel. Secondary Education Department. This allows how much time?
3 weeks time.
3 weeks time to file contract. List after 3 weeks.
I'm deeply obliged.
29 and 30.
My lord, I'm appearing in item 29. This has become infructuous, my lord, so we want to withdraw it.
You want to withdraw?
Item 29, man.
You want to withdraw?
Lordship. It's become infructuous.
Then can I dispose of as instructions?
Yes,
Mr.
as they, my lord.
As the learned counsel, your name is not here.
I am on behalf of Mr. S. Bodhakur.
Appearing on behalf of Mr. S. Bhattapur, learned counsel for the petition subject to the matter has become infectious.
2930.
Agriculture, nobody.
Agriculture. Agriculture University.
Assam Agricultural University. The petition is disposed of as infectious. That is item 29. Item 30.
My lord, I'm not appearing in 30. It may, if there is no one, it may be listed on a different day.
None appears for the petition. Please stop to 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
31.
On the last occasion, they have impleaded us, your lordship, as respondent number 7 and 8.
You on time?
I'm appearing for secondary education.
7 and 8.
Yes, your lordship.
You want time to file affidavit?
Your lordship, 4 weeks' time may be granted, your lordship here.
None appears for the petitioner. I must be the standing counsel secondary education department. Is allowed 4 weeks time to file contract with it. Please stop the progress.
I'm deeply obliged.
33.
May it please the lordship. On last occasion, the standing council for higher education sought for some time for filing affidavit in this case. Counter affidavit matter. That is not filed by the
Higher education.
Standing council for higher education.
Who appears for higher education?
Mr. A.R. Tahbildar, his name was reflected in the last order, madam.
Anybody higher education?
Just a minute, I'll take the.
Can it be taken up to 2 weeks or so? I'll get the instruction and file it with the petition.
Heard Minister?
MH also.
Learned counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr.
For respondent 7, my lord. So extra copy may be supplied to me, my lord, which is supplied, my lord, that was not legal.
For the respond number 7. And MS? MS? Learned counsel appears for the respond. On request made by Mr.
By direct opinions.
No, standing counsel. Higher education.
Yes, sir.
How much time?
Lordship, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Time.
Lordship,
Yes, yes.
You finish extra copy to the other side.
Sir, 7, respondent was 7.
Yeah.
34.
In this case, my lord, private respondent as well as official respondent filed their affidavit, my lord. In the meantime, certain development is there. So, my lord, I require to file one affidavit. Some documents I have to include. So 1 week time, my lord. Sir.
Mr. S. Chauhan, Leonard Counsel for the petition. Submits that during the pendency of this petition, certain developments have taken place. And accordingly, he prays for filing an additional affidavit, bringing those developments on record. Prayers allowed. List after how much time you require?
10 days, my lord.
2 weeks.
Yes. Okay.
35.
May it please, ma'am. May it please, ma'am. My lord, the impugn order was passed on 6/4/23, my lord. My lord, we are schools, my lord, the midday meal we were receiving, that we were stripped of that, man. Affidavit has not been filed till date, 23 matter.
What is going on? Begu?
Sir, 23 matter, my lord.
My lord, this is also SSA appropriate.
SSA had passed the impugn order. ma'am.
SSA?
Yes.
Where's the SSA council? After some time.
I'm deeply obliged.
It's
May it please the Lord. Matter relates to compassionate appointment, Lordship. Earlier notice was issued, Lordship. Dated 4/10/2023 order, Lordship. Kindly peruse.
yes, duty.
Yes.
You're directed to produce the records.
Yes.
Lordship, we have communicated, but we have not received it. The reports. Otherwise, your lordship, this matter part is challenging the DLC dated of the year 2007, your lordship. So it's bared by laches and delay, your lordship.
So you file your affidavit.
Yes, yes.
Mr. N. Hussain,
N. Hussain.
counsel for the petitioner, Mr. B. Devi, the government advocate is allowed 1 week or 2 weeks. 2 weeks time to file affidavit. List up to 2 weeks.
38.
Lordship, I'm appearing in person. On the last occasion, Lordship had passed an order by specifying some directions on the respondents. The directions was, Lordship, to produce the order dated 28/4/2006, by which the petitioner resignation letter was accepted and received instruction 2011/20. They are there to answer about that.
I've received it.
May I get a copy of this, Lordship?
Kaushik, you have extra copies?
I'll give her.
It would be more convenient if it would be.
Normally make 2 copies so that you can give one to the petitioner.
It's a civil nature, Lordship. I have.
The last page is the order, my lord, accepting the resignation. The last page.
1/1/2006.
No, my lord. The last page of that compilation. 28/04/2006. This otherwise ought to have been a part of the repetition.
Acceptance of the resignation letter, I don't have, Lordship, in that case. I never get it.
Okay.
I need the.
Mr. B. Kaushik, the standing counsel, Secretary Education Department, shall furnish copies of the instructions received by him, including the acceptance of the resignation of the petitioner. On 28/4/2006 to the petitioner in person today itself, within the course of the day.
However, Lordship, the other order, Lordship, yeah.
Others are here.
Yes, on the 20th/11/2024, another order, Lordship.
That's why
It's to be complied, Lordship.
Yes.
That is more relevant because already it has been passed, the order has been passed by the respondent's Lordship. So this is the reason the Honorable Coordinate Bench has passed this order.
Any instructions on the order of?
No. 20/11/2024.
20th/11/2024.
2020.
No, my lord, we have received the instruction on the last order.
Last order, I said two orders, resignation order and as well as the order in terms of.
Last order perhaps.
May I Lordship brings Lordship's attention over this 20th/11/2024
That
order.
I've seen.
Yes, here it has been clearly written that if you go here, this government has made an attempt which has been accepted, Lordship, by them. Government has made an attempt to relax this. The Learned Standing Council has to give the order of this. How the instruction, which has happened. It's already been accepted, Lordship. 20th/11/2020.
There are two parts of the order, Kaushik. Read para 2 and the last para.
Well, this I can make my submissions from the record itself. That this provisional pension was allowed pursuant to that order that was passed by the inspector of school revoking the acceptance of the revocation, the resignation. Well, which my lord, apparently, my lord, it's not permissible.
And the first para?
The first para was the acceptance of the resignation.
No.
About
Of that
the order.
of
Yes.
that order.
How the provisional
Again,
pension was given.
No. About that, whether you have made an attempt to relax.
Yes, Lordship.
No, but
It is already-
that has government has already rejected it, my lord.
Where
In
the-
our additional affidavit, we have brought that. The finances,
Only Lordship, may I Lordship, only governor has the power to reject it according to this rule. So they must have that order.
a proposal was sent by the director to the government, and that my lord will kindly see page 139. Page 139. Is the proposal, and page 140 is the
That's why after going through this page, 149, this court has passed the order.
my lord.
Whether you have made an attempt,
My lord,
just get an instruction on that and come back.
I'll try.
Okay.
With all humility,
Necessarily, my lord, that application for relaxation has to be made by the petitioner to the government.
Let us
it's
see what-
already been made many attempts.
No.
Lordship, with all humility, may I give one submission, Lordship? Recently, Honorable Chief Justice have passed an order to disobey the any order passed by the constitutional bench. It has not been accepted, Lordship. It has been against rule. If Lordship needs it, it is with me.
That I know.
Because it's been taken so much of time regarding this, Lordship. We are just going back to the square
But
one,
the
Lordship.
petitioner in person.
And I have other citations also. If Lordship
We-
permits me, in a compilation, I can give Lordship regarding this pension matter and the delay tactics.
The B. Kaushik, the Standing Council Secretary Education. But shall produce a copy of the order dated 28/4/2006. issued by the Inspector of Schools, Dibrugarh District Circle, accepting the resignation of the petition with effect from 1/1/2006. Okay, Kaushik, today itself. Para, then standing council, secondary education department is also allowed. How much time do you require? 3 weeks. You get that instruction, to get the instructions in terms of the order dated 2011, 2024. Stop. You want a date?
Actually, Lordship, I just get my tickets on this Friday. I just wanted to be here to complete at least this matter to some extent. So I'll be here till Friday. If they take some initiative that within Friday, if they Lordship can give a date.
I'll try a little bit difficult.
Because it is already 1.5 years, Lordship.
There's no point in delaying her.
Pension matter, Lordship.
If you want time, you give a date. I'll fix a date. On the day we can take up.
Any day?
On Friday?
Friday will be difficult. Can it be 10th of June? Maybe?
Yeah, it's a total. It's on 10th.
Number 7.
Mr. B. Sharma, the council appears for the Accountant General Assistant.
Number 7.
Can it be precluded, Lordship? My interim pension could have been started in this. Because it's already been too late, Lordship.
No, next date we'll try to hear this.
Yes, Lordship. Right, Lordship.
Item 13, time being.
I can't remember number. What's up? Oh, sure. Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship? This matter relates to Your Lordship selection and appointment to the post of junior assistant in the Bhabanipur College, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, a selection process was initiated, Your Lordship, whereby Your Lordship, in which I participated, Your Lordship, and I was the I secured highest score, Your Lordship, in the merit place, but
you are for which post?
I am for the post of junior assistant, Your Lordship. Your Lordship may kindly come to the earlier order at page 41.
Page 41.
41.
Yes.
Lordship will find, Your Lordship. Para 3, the petitioner has prayed for setting aside the selection list dated 24/3/2020 issued by the selection committee as well as by the governing body of Bhavanipur Anchalik Panchayat, by which the name of respondent number 7 has been selected for appointment as junior assistant under the other backward classes category pursuant to the advertisement dated 15/3/2023. The petitioner has also prayed for setting aside the appointment order dated 5/10/2023 appointing the respondent number 7 as junior assistant pursuant to selection process held in relation to the advertisement dated so-and-so. The petitioner case is that pursuant to advertisement so-and-so issued by the principal secretary of Bhavanipur Anchalik College, Bhavanipur, Barpeta, petitioner applied for the post of junior assistant under the OBC category. The process for selection of junior assistant grade 3 was made in terms of guideline of grade 3 and grade 4 employees of provincialized government model college issued by communication dated 18 May 2017. It is the case of the petitioner that in the said selection, the petitioner obtained 60.993 marks and the respondent number 7 obtained 43.951 total marks under OBC category 4 of junior assistant of the college. The petitioner therefore claims that as he has obtained higher marks than the respondent number, he should have been recommended for appointment to the post of junior assistant grade 3 under SC category. However, the selection committee recommended the case of the respondent 7 who has obtained lesser marks than the petitioner for appointment to the post of junior assistant. Then Your Lordship will kindly come to para 8. A perusal of the affidavit filed by the principal in charge, secretary of the governing body of the college shows that there is no denial of the petitioner averment made in para 9 of the writ petition, which is to the effect that petitioner has secured 60.993 marks as against the marks secured by the respondent number 7, that is 43.951 marks during the selection process. There is also no averments made by respondent 356 in their affidavit defending the selection of respondent number 7 for appointment to the post of junior assistants. The facts can be called out from pleadings clearly show that there has been illegality in as much the petitioner has secured higher marks than the respondent number 7 in the selection process. In that view of the matter, court is of the view that selection of the respondent number 7 over the petitioner seems to be arbitrary and unreasonable. Accordingly, selection of respondent number 7 by the selection committee is hereby set aside. The director is directed to take a decision as to whether the petitioner or the respondent number 7 should be appointed to the post of junior assistant of the college on the basis of marks secured by the candidates in the selection process pursuant to advertisement dated 15/3/2023. The matter is not being remanded to the selection committee for reconsideration on account of the reasons stated above. When it appears that the selection committee has not been fair in selecting respondent 7, the entire exercise should be concluded within a reasonable period of not later than 2 months from the date of receipt of certified copy of this order. Then, Your Lordship, I submitted the copy of the order, Your Lordship, and then they passed the impugn order, Your Lordship.
Setting aside the whole selection process.
Whole selection process. That could not have been done, Your Lordship. And in fact, Your Lordship, from the same selection process, they have already appointed 2 others, Your Lordship, who are working, Your Lordship. When it comes to, they are hell-bent that I will not be appointed, Your Lordship. Initially, Your Lordship, what they did, Your Lordship, appointed a person much below than me, Your Lordship. I have secured the highest mark, Your Lordship. As per the guideline, there is no denial that the guideline they has followed. But only thing, Your Lordship, in spite of that, they have, instead of appointing me, Your Lordship, they have set aside the
How many
entire
posts were advertised?
Your Lordship, in my category, only 1, Your Lordship. There are several categories. Your Lordship will kindly advertisement to action. Page 22 is the advertisement, Your Lordship. In English 1, Physics 3, and I come under, Your Lordship, 7.
Okay. Yes, Bria.
Okay, registered, Lordship notice, so Lordship. In the file, I have to give it Lordship.
Yes. You want notice to go?
Lordship.
Let them, Your Lordship. In the meantime, I may be protected, Your Lordship.
What are let it consult the issue notice.
For 1 and 2.
Mr. S. Bhuya, then standing counsel high.
For 1 and 2, Lord.
Appears for the respondents, 1 and 2. Extra copy. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice on the respondents 3, 4, and 5 by a registered proceeding. Within 1 week, respondents are please take your points.
In the meantime, this may be stayed, Your Lordship. Otherwise, they will go for fresh advertisement.
In the entry, the speaking order dated 24/4/2025. The other is that Himanshu Das, his appointment is quashed, isn't it?
Yes, Your Lordship, that has been posted.
Okay. Speaking order date 24/4/2025 issued by the Director of Higher Education shall remain suspended until the subsequent.
Deeply offended.
35.
Who is he? Standing counsel BTC.
No, SSA.
Okay, SSA. You told up when the SSA function is there. No?
I'm 39.
Meet Leesman.
Yeah. You also SSA.
My lord, may I kindly draw this honorable court's attention to one point, my lord. My lord, may kindly have page 177 for a moment, ma'am.
Yeah.
My lord, in this case, my lord, this is my third round of litigation, my lord. My lord, this is regarding the merger of schools, my lord, whereby we were amalgamated with the other school, my lord. Although we are on a better footing. At page 177, my lord, after we had entered into litigations, my lord, before this honorable court had directed us to prefer appeal before the said authority. My lord, we had gone there, my lord, before the secretariat, my lord, on 18th of December 23, my lord. However, my lord, we were not given a fair hearing, my lord. Affidavit has also not been filed. My lord, if records may be called for to testify whether we have appeared or not, or so that the air is cleared, my lord.
Yes.
39, I guess.
Chaudhary. And thus.
Yes.
Is it elementary?
Elementary.
I'm not.
You're not. Who's elementary?
Lordship, here I have received the instruction. It states that the dice of Soryamari LPS is still active, Lordship. And he
You
got
file your affidavit then if you received instruction. How about the elementary education department?
My lord, with due respect, my lord, to what my respected senior has just said, my lord, it is not active. Online we have searched, my lord, it is not active. In fact, my lord, pursuant to one of the orders passed by this honorable court, my lord may kindly have order dated, my lord, 26/11/24. May I read, my lord? Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learned Standing Counsel SSA, submits on instructions that UDICE code in respect of the petitioner has been made operational for the period 23-24. That period only. Thereafter, my lord, it is no more functional, my lord.
thereafter, Lordship, the school got merged. Then the merged school dice is in operational.
We have not shifted, my lord, yet. Because, my lord,
that we'll see.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, Begu.
Here, we're awaiting instruction.
Heard PR Sharma and the counsel for the petition. Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learned Standing Counsel SSA submits that he has received instruction. And prays for
Lordship, 2 weeks.
2 weeks time to file appeal. Stop. Mr. J. Bekul, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education. Also prays for some time to enable him to receive instruction. Prayers a lot. List of 2 weeks. Meantime, you file it and then
My lord.
My lord, the record, my lord, if considered. My lord, because it will clear the air, my lord.
that page 177.
177 of the writ petition, my lord. My lord, we had appeared, my lord, duly, and then, my lord, the said authority was not there. We were told to submit our documents and leave. We were expecting that we will get another day to present our case, my lord. But thereafter, the impugn order was passed at page number 178, my lord. And our UDICE court stood cancelled. That is our grievance, my lord. My lord, if it pleases my lord, record may be called.
No, that we'll call after on the next day. We'll see. In the meantime, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department shall also produce the reports with regard to the hearing that took place on.
My lord, it took place on. My lord, on 15/12/23.
No, it's 18 December.
The order, no, my lord, it is date. The date is 15/12. Yes, my lord. It took place on 18 December 23, and order is 15/12/23.
That place on 18th of December 2023. In connection with review petition 54 of 2023. List up to 2 weeks.
Item 40.
35.
Very good, Lordship. Last time Lordship had, I don't know, heard for some time. Only here, whatever two organizations of the Vishnupuria, Vishnupuria Manipuri community are fighting on the grammar. One is submitted one grammar, their own, and another is submitted another grammar. So this organization, the prisoner here, is the Imam is in Manipur, perhaps the Lordship knows mother. The mother organization, because to resolve this issue between the two fighting organizations regarding the grammar and phonetics. So they had to come to court. And the simple direction is, very innocuous direction is, direct the SCRT. SCRT, the authority of publishing and prescribing the textbooks. Now, for last 2 years, since 2022, students are not getting the textbook. It is already in the doc. And you also kindly come to annexure 5 of the letter by the SCRT. SCRT is reminding us that you please furnish. They have written all. Page 35, 36. The SCRT is also worried about the students, because the minor students are there in the 2009 Compulsory Education Act. Prescribes that it should be in mother tongue, but they are not getting the mother tongue. That is writing. In this connection, you are accordingly requested to provide above mentioned resources of your community and to submit the same to the undersigned within July 22, so that the teaching learning materials TLM should be prepared for the children from 3 to 8 years group of. It was in 2022. Then again another letter for in June. Annexure 6 page 37 to the Secretary President Nikhil Bharatiya Manipuri Sahitya Sabha.
Yes, it is letter issued to us.
Yes, it is issued to them.
Organizer who I represent.
Yes.
Earlier one represented by Sahitya Sabha.
Yes.
This is Sahitya Parishad.
So,
both the two Sabhas, two Parishad have submitted their textbook before the SCRT. Now SCRT cannot select because the pronouncement of the some word so and SH or so.
Yes. And grammar.
For this, is grammar.
So, let the SCRT resolve it, invite all the experts of the community and
the SCRT.
SCRT was here.
My Lord, I am appearing on behalf of people working for SCRT, my Lord. My Lord, we have received our parallel comments. We would like to bring it on record, my Lord.
You've
We
got
file
it.
affidavit.
I think it's a short time may be given because
I may also be allowed to file affidavit, my Lord.
But RP Sharma, a senior counsel, assisted by MSc. Stop. Mr.
H. Bowen.
H. Bora, Leonard Counsel, appealing on behalf of Mr. B. Gober, Leonard Standing Counsel, SCRT. Mr.
And then over there, respondent number 5.
They have filed a video.
You have filed your affidavit,
Yes,
no?
I have filed.
Mr. B. Sinha, Leonard Counsel, for the response number 6. Our vote allowed. How much time you require?
10 days time, my Lord.
Can you bit short 1 week? Today is Monday. Let it be next Wednesday, madam.
It will not be. Can you do it? Sinha?
10 days.
They'll highlight 2 weeks at least, my Lord.
No, no.
2 weeks.
Okay, I'll fix a date.
Yes, my Lord.
Please for 2 weeks time to file contract. To file the respective contract. Please allow, at least give a date after 2 weeks.
11 June.
Yes, 11 June. And it shall be, attempt shall be made to dispose, madam.
Mr. N.N. Ubadia, then it council appears for the response number 5.
Attempt should be made to dispose of.
An attempt shall be made to dispose of.
Emergency.
Yes, my Lord.
41.
My pleasure, Lordship. Lordship, this one was initially appointed Lordship as the assistant teacher of LP school. Lordship, kindly see page 18, Lordship, 18, Lordship. 18. 18, annexure 1, Lordship. And in the year of Lordship, 15 to 1983. Then the lordship, the service of the petitioner lordship was provincialized in the year lordship 2015, that is page 22 annexure 3 lordship. And then my lord, the petitioner lordship was retired from his service lordship. Lordship, kindly see page 48 annexure 9 lordship in the year 2023 lordship. Page 48 annexure 9 lordship. On 3823 lordship.
31/7/2023.
Lordship. Lordship, the petitioner has not been given to lordship his arrears salary lordship after getting his retirement. Lordship.
There is salary for the period.
For the period lordship, I am stated in my prayer portion lordship.
Yeah, Bora.
Yes.
Here, my lord, we have
50
received instruction. Well, here, my lord, we have asked the district elementary education officer to submit the proposal.
Yes.
Proposal for
ASL itself, along with the non-rural certificate countersigned by the treasury officer.
let us see. Let us see instructions.
My lord, may I lordship that lordship respondent number 3, that is my lord, director of the elementary education, may be directed lordship or to dispose of the matter, verifying all the aspects, lordship.
No, that part is there, but then now they have already
Yes,
directed
lordship.
the so-and-so officer
Yes,
to
lordship.
send up the proposal.
Lordship.
After some time, I'll
Okay, I'll just record you sufficient.
My lord.
Clerk, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Then a counsel for the petitioner. Mr. P.K. Bora, then a standing counsel, Elementary Education Department, submits that the
director
of Elementary Education Department has directed the
district elementary education officer.
District Elementary Education Officer, which district?
Barpeta.
Barpeta, to
Submit
a fresh proposal with regard to the error salary in respect of the petitioner, along with the non-rural certificate.
Countersigned by the treasury officer.
Yes.
Stop. Which stop. He accordingly prays for how much time?
3 weeks, my lord.
2 weeks. 2 weeks time to receive appropriate instructions. Praise the Lord. List.
Right.
42.
Maybe places your lordship. Here, your lordship, DSC has forwarded to inspector of school, your lordship. Your lordship, pertaining to that, your lordship, inspector of school is needed to give detailed report, which is still pending, your lordship. A short date may be given, your lordship. I will communicate it, your lordship, to obtain that instruction from inspector of school.
Lordship, your petitioner will be returning in the next month, Lordship, June.
Okay.
Short date may be given, your lordship.
MS?
S. Boro.
S. Boro, then counsel for the petitioner. MS does, P does, the standing counsel is allowed 1 week?
Yes, your lordship.
1 week time to enable her to receive instructions. Give a date up to 1 week.
Third.
I'm deeply obliged.
Item 25.
Up and down, up and down. This is here. No, but if the SSC council is not here, what is the problem? Let's see if the SSC.
Item 43, orders.
Why is it coming for orders?
Step has been not taken. Step has been not taken.
You have not taken steps.
No, my lordship. Actually, we need 10 more days to.
1 minute. In 23/1/2020, you were given a last chance to take steps.
It's not, but our file has been misplaced, that's why. We cannot.
That is a different issue.
My lord, kindly grant us 10 more days to. 16.
19/6/2024. Lawazima Court directed to you, isn't it, on 19/6/2024?
Yes, yes, my
Then
lord.
Of many previous dated, your lordship, this matter pertaining to 2016, and from then there itself, your lordship, Lavazima court order is also there, but they are not taking steps. They are, I mean, intentionally pending this matter for long, your lordship.
Not intentionally, my lord, because our file has been misplaced, that's why.
Okay, MS,
Last chance may be given, your lordship.
S,
S Laskar. S Laskar.
Laskar, learned counsel for the petitioner, is allowed one last chance to take first steps for service of notice on the respondents, 8 to
13, your lordship.
8 to 13. How about 14? You are appearing for
Also, I'm appearing from 7, lordship.
I'm appearing for 2, 3.
1 minute. How about respondent 14?
Yes, with 14 respondent. Also, I'm appearing from 7.
You appeared on behalf of 7 and 14.
Yes, with 7 and 4.
You are appearing. Okay. 8 to 13. Huh? Within a period of 1 week from today. Stop. In the event the petitioner fails to take steps within the stipulated period, this writ petition shall automatically stand dismissed without further reference to this court. MS Pidas, Learned Standing Counsel,
Secondary,
appears for the Secondary Education Department, and Mr.
respondent 2 and 3.
On behalf of MS Chaudhary.
Mr.
P. Chakraborty.
P. Chakraborty, Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of Mr. M.A.
Chaudhary, your lordship.
MH
Yeah, MS Chaudhary.
MS Chaudhary appears on behalf of the respondents, 7 and
7 and 4.
14.
I'm for 2 and 3.
This after 4 weeks. So I pass in order. If you fail to take steps within 1 week,
Yes, yes.
your writ petition will stand dismissed without further reference to this
Yes,
court.
Mr. Obvious.
I'm detailed.
Item 44.
It's in matter 2017 matter, my lord, contempt matter.
I am for a newly implemented director, lordship. Here, lordship, I have been informed that proposal has been received from the district regarding area sale. Lordship, it is under scrutiny at the director because director was present before the honorable court at 10:30. Lordship, I have asked her that they have received a proposal. So, lordship, may kindly give us some time, lordship.
His submission may be recorded and lordship may grant time.
That is only verbal, lordship. I don't have any, but it is said that they have.
Okay, heard Mr. A.K. Maheshwari, Learned Counsel.
Mind.
On request made by SMD Chishti, Learned Counsel for the respondents, 3 and 4.
Yes, lordship.
How much time you require?
3 and 4.
Lordship, after 2 weeks, lordship.
2 weeks time is allowed to enable him to receive instruction.
Oblige, lordship.
May I have the date may kindly be fixed, my lord.
Yeah, give a date of
11 June.
On behalf of the resolution number 6, my learned friend has.
Today I have submitted vocal command. on behalf of respondent number 6.
You are safe, he is appearing, otherwise you have not taken steps at all.
Lodging reports order.
Yeah, Sharma, you want time?
Yes.
But Mr.
Department will highlight.
R. Islam and Council for the petition. Mr. N. Sharma, Learned Council enters appearance on behalf of the respondent number 6. And praise for
If required, I will verify whether my affidavit is required or not. Otherwise, department is the main authority.
how much time you require? 2 weeks.
Yes.
2 weeks time to file complaint. A similar praise made by Mr. B.K. Boral and its Standing Council. Elementary Education Department. Is after 2 weeks.
48.
You Lordship may kindly say the last order.
May be pleases your lordship. Here pertaining to that, your lordship, detailed report has been received, your lordship. For this, your lordship, I needed to file our affidavit. One additional affidavit may be needed, your lordship. I would like to place it, your lordship.
No, if you are filing it by way of an affidavit. let
Yes,
it
your
come.
lordship. I can
They,
place and bring it on records, your
they
lordship.
already filed an affidavit in opposition, man. Why would they admit and supported the case of the petitioner? Matter relates to payment of salary, current as well as arrears. Current salary is being paid, my lord. Only arrears salary is concerned, my lord. Ultimately, that affidavit, they admitted that approval is awaited. So after that, my lord, what is the use of
Your
filing this
lordship,
one?
additional
If there
affidavits.
is any contradictory, my lord, then, my lord, that may not be sustainable in law, my lord.
Let-
What the
let-
affidavit is in file, my
Let
lord.
them file their.
One enquiry report has made, your lordship. Pertaining to that, your lordship, we received this instruction. An additional
Yes.
affidavit
Your
is
lordship may kindly
needed,
say
your lordship. to
page
place
38,
this
annexure 11.
and bring it on records. your
Already
lordship.
they conducted an inquiry and the report is also filed, my lord, already filed.
Fine.
They admitted, they submitted the petitioner, my lord.
Heard, Mr.
P.B. Majumdar.
Learned Council. MS Das, Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education.
Sorry.
Praise for filing an additional affidavit in opposition. To bring the inquiry report dated.
Findings, your lordship, 25/5/2020.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Then, praise for how much time?
3 weeks time.
Praise, for 3 weeks time. To file an additional affidavit. Bringing the additional, bringing the inquiry report on record. Praise allowed, this after 3 weeks. After that, I'm not giving you time.
Yes, sir.
Well, a date may kindly be.
List on
18 June.
And the P of livings.
49.
49. Oh. Pertaining to that, your lordship, instruction received here, we would like to file our affidavit.
which 49.
Yes, your lordship. Leave encashment. Benefits. No, it's fine. Yes, yes.
You've taken dusty service?
Well, at last occasion, B. Sharma took time for filing affidavit.
The private respondent is.
Private respondent কে কৰিব নালাগিছে। কাকবা কৰিলো।
Treasury officer লিখেছে।
না, অ্যাকাউন্ট জেনারেল আছে, ট্রেজারি অফিসার কি তাই এগুলো। Justice Service of regularity. Is there any order regarding justice service? No, I haven't seen.
What MSK they will and
No, there is no order like that.
peruse the affidavit. Dated 29th February 2024. Filed by the petitioner. Showing service of notice, the respond number 5.
I have no idea.
The affidavit is accepted. And accordingly, the notice on the respond number 5 shall be deemed to be complete. You have not gone through any of your.
Yes, yes,
reports.
I'm so sorry, my lord. You're folding
Yes,
5 and
task,
6.
you've got instructions.
5 and 6, my lord.
MSP does, then government, standing council. Secretary.
Secondary,
It established that she has received instructions. And phrase for
3 weeks time.
3 weeks time to file counter. Sharma, you also MS.
Anyway,
RM Barua. Standing council.
she's appearing on
April 45.
7.
Record. And Mr. B. Sharma is the standing council. April 45. So. Most of the day. Please number 2 years.
I'm deeply obliged.
Item 50.
All of the ordinances, sir.
My lord, last order may kindly be seen, my lord.
Yes.
In this matter, we have filed our affidavit here, my lord, and moreover, my lord, we have filed the appeal also, but there is some delay, so continuation of delay application also filed, my lord. So now serial number
After
getting
your review was disposed of.
yes, review disposed.
Well, what is the appeal number?
Appeal WS serial number 5603/2025.
Not registered. Continuation application is there.
Yes. Continuation
How
of-
many days continuation?
My lord.
Order dated, my lord, 1/12/2023.
If you file your appeal, you should know how many days continuation is there.
My lord, the registry has not yet calculated it, my lord. So my
1
lord,
year and 6 months.
Registry is to calculate it.
yes.
Or you have to calculate it and put it in your continuation application.
Yes. They have to calculate.
What is going on?
So, my lord, there has to be some gap to be maintained so that they have to calculate it, my lord.
When did you file?
It is filed on 22/5/2025. No,
Where is your affidavit?
we have already filed affidavit in 23.
We are having the blood copy, my lord. Now, since last 1 year and 6 months, the matter is not pending.
When did you file this?
22/5/2025. And our affidavit has filed 23/5.
It has filed is
In the last paragraph, paragraph number 5, in last line. The appellant has filed the interlocutory application for condonation of delay on 22/5/2025.
Okay, that affidavit is not in record.
Yes. Since, my lord, as on date, my lord, there is no any embargo on the part of the, my lord, contemners. They cannot sit over the matter for indefinite period, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, this appeal is handling by Andre Khataniar, and he has filed this condonation of delay, my lord. So at sometime maybe granted that. In the meantime, my lord, affidavit will come on record, my lord.
That we can get it by tomorrow morning. Or after half an hour or so, we can get that affidavit.
So sometime maybe granted, my lord, so that.
When are you moving your writ appeal?
And, my lord, we are without salary, my lord, since 1/1/2013 to till date.
Sharma?
My lord, next week, my lord.
Okay. Next week we'll see. But Mr. M. U. Mondal, Learned Counsel for the petition. Mr. U. Sharma, Learned Counsel, appealing on behalf of the respondent number 2, submits that he has filed an affidavit on 22/5/2025. Stop. Affidavit on behalf of the respondent number
2.
Respondent number 2, my lord.
On 22/5/2025. Registered to verify and place the same on record. This again on. Monday, 26.
My lord. Obliged.
Second.
My lord, first week of.
Next week, I said. Oh,
second.
Oh, so
Other 26.
second June.
2nd June. Obliged.
51.
May I pray for a week's time, my lord? With the up-to-date instruction.
Contempt case.
Almost 1 year, lordship.
What, Mr. Learned Counsel with the petition. On request made by B. Kaushik, Learned Counsel with the sole respondent. How much time?
1 week time.
1 week time is allowed to enable him to receive this.
It's in the fixed date, lordship. After 1 week.
This is 24 matters.
Very convenient date, lordship.
List after 1 week. If 1 week expires, you can make a mention. We get it.
52.
Obliged.
May it please your lordship. My lord, the contempt case, the order was passed on 5/2/2024. Till date, they are sitting over the matter, my lord. I pray that no more leniency and personal appeals may be granted. Otherwise, they will not consider.
Personal appeals will not solve the problem, lordship. Actually, in this case, I have
No,
yet to receive.
that is not for you to say. This is for the court.
Yes, lordship.
Whether we can solve the problem with the personal address, that we
Yes,
can.
I need some time to get an instruction. I have not yet received the instruction in this case, lordship.
Lordship, it will all the last orders, the same prayer was made.
Ishti, you have
Yes.
been making those.
Yes.
Last occasion also 5/4/2025.
Yes.
That's why the
3
prayer.
weeks time was allowed. Prior to that, 4 weeks.
Yeah, lordship, director has already written to the government, lordship, regarding that compliance.
Where is that document?
That document itself, I don't have, lordship. Lordship, may kindly fix it on Friday, lordship. I'll forward it. Or Wednesday or Friday.
Okay.
Friday,
Or
lordship.
J. Patawari, Learned Counsel with the petition on request made by SMT Chishti, Learned Counsel for the. How many respondents are there?
One
Only shoulders for the.
because direction was to the director only, secondary.
List on Friday is what? 30.
30. Deeply obliged.
54.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship may kindly see the last 2 orders, my lord. They have neither filed any affidavit nor any instructions they, my lord, produce
My
before
lord,
the
here I am
honorable
praying for
court.
2 weeks time to file affidavit. Petitioner was already reinstated.
It is not regarding reinstatement, my lord. Here a departmental
Here, my lord, we have challenged the impugn order, my lord, whereby it was stated that as per inquiry, it was found that the allegations against the petitioner was established and accordingly, it is ordered that the departmental proceeding would be concluded after recovering all the financial
That
liabilities.
has been stated by this court.
Yes, my lord, but no inquiry
Why
was,
is it coming for orders today?
my lord, because my lord, it should have been come.
Oh,
for-
6 and
for-
7.
Yes, my lord.
Notice, have you taken steps?
Yes, my lord, we have taken steps.
Hmm?
We have taken steps on 13/11/2024, man.
Okay, heard MSSP Chowdhury and the council petition. Peruse the proceedings of the Lawazima Court dated 10/2/2025. The notice on the respondents 6 and 7 shall be deemed to be complete. Or would you like to take justice service?
My lord.
You're all from Hailakandi district?
Yes, my lord.
So just in case if any order is passed against 6 and 7, that's the problem.
My lord.
Who are these
Seven is the headmaster of the school, my lord. If any order is passed against it, it will not affect him.
Oh, who is 6?
And 6 is the, my lord, he is the officer of the block elementary education.
Block elementary education.
Yes, my lord.
Why are you making them party by name?
Because, my lord,
Are you alleging Malafide?
my lord, they are involved, my lord, because as per the, my lord, according to the order, my lord, your lordship may kindly see the order. So far as the financial, my lord, liabilities are concerned, my lord, my lord, he is the authority, my lord. So
Okay.
that is why we have made
Shall we
it.
deem to be complete? Mr. J. Bigul, understanding council? Elementary Education Department, how much time?
4 weeks time. 4 weeks time.
No. I'll give you 3 weeks. 3 weeks time to file counter. At least after 3 weeks in the admission column.
My lord, date may be fixed, my lord.
It will come 2024. You
And interim may be continued.
to continue till the next 50.
Yes, interim may be continued.
That's what I've said.
55.
Lawsuit here, lawsuit, I have been informed that a speaking order has been issued. Lawsuit may kindly fix it on Wednesday or Thursday, Friday, I will produce that speaking order lawsuit.
D. Gogoi Learning Council with the petition.
I think 50.
You are appealing for?
I am for sole response.
Mr. SMT Chishti. Learning Council
For a sole contender.
appears on behalf of the sole respondent and prays for a week's time to enable him to receive instruction.
Monday, lawsuit may fix it on Monday. Edit.
List on 2nd June.
Oblige you.
56.
May I please, your lordship? As per office note shows lordships unserved notice and as well as unserved AD not returned back. I am submitting to lordships, this is relating to pension and my the last in the winter I have challenged the termination order.
Guwahati University.
Guwahati lordships, last week may be posted, I may inform the Mr. PJ Fukon. Normally he appears in the cases, whether he interested to appear lordship or not. And even
He is the standing council, Guwahati University, that's fine, but then this is a contempt petition.
Normally
We can't force him to appear.
Normally he appears in a contempt cases also, lordships. My prior lordship that may posted on 2nd June, I inform him, and even information of the petition of lordship.
By Mr. F.E. Barwell and a council. Please, on 2nd June.
Oblige lordships.
25.
Focus 25.
But in this matter, I am appearing for SSL. But if I am praying for 3 weeks time to find my affidavit. So affidavit not yet.
Heard, Mr.
A Gayan.
A. Gayan, learned counsel for the petition. On request made by Mr. P. Nair, that is standing counsel assessment. How much time? 3 weeks. 3 weeks time is allowed to file.
Well, there is an interim order, my lord. Interim may be continued, my lord. As per order 28-2, my lord.
Are you continuing?
Yes, my lord. It's still continuing.
Because of this order is nothing.
Interim order passed list after 2 weeks. Interim order passed to the
Much obliged, my lord.
35.
35. Here also Nayak. Now where is the petitioner's counsel? Okay.
Yeah, please, my lord. The instructions has already been placed, my lord. My lord, my Peru's court's order, this honorable court's order dated 12/2/2024, my lord.
I think it will be better if you file the affidavit.
My lord, we file out.
Let them know what is this stuff. Otherwise, you have a copy of this.
Yes.
You have extra copy.
Access section. Yes, possibly.
You have. B.R. Sharma was there in the beginning. Okay, heard Mr. B.R. Sharma, learning counsel for the petition. Mr.
H. Borwa, my lord.
H. Barwa, learned counsel, appearing on behalf of Mr.
B. Gogol.
B. Gogol, learned standing counsel, SEC. Praise for
3 weeks time.
2 weeks time.
2 weeks.
2 weeks time to file counter. Praise Allah, list after 2 weeks. Which